I mean, he did have a point.
Orlando Brown?
That's
Listen, a crazy way to start.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
And Orlando Brown did not lie when he said that, why are things that God gave us for free, we are paying a shit ton of money for?
I don't like that phrase. I feel like people use that too much.
What, that God gave us?
No, a broken clock is right twice a day. And the other one, two things can be right at the same time. But maybe that's not
Tresor's favorite line.
That's
but
not
that's
this.
true. That is true.
Maybe this specific instance isn't that, though. Maybe one thing is right here, and
You don't
you're
think
wrong
apples should be free and grapes and things that God gave us that grow from the ground?
No, I do.
For free?
Well, I mean, technically they are free if you pick them yourself.
Yeah.
And grow them yourself. You're right.
I especially don't
You don't
think,
even have to grow them. If you're just walking by an apple tree, you can just take one off.
I don't think you should be allowed to make money off of, like, food, water, or shelter. I feel
Water
like
is crazy.
all that should be, like, that should be a right.
You should have to pay for shelter?
Shelter
No, you
makes
shouldn't have to pay
sense.
for shelter. No.
You shouldn't have to pay for shelter?
Because it's like a mandatory, like, need. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
I think
when
you
say-
should. There should be free shelter available.
Okay,
but
yeah, that's
Okay,
what
that's
you
more
mean.
so what I
Okay,
mean.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you mean like,
I don't think
I
houses
can
should be
just get
free.
this mansion
No,
for
no,
free?
no,
I
mean-
let me just walk into Drake's crib like, out, everybody.
I mean, if you're homeless, if you don't have a roof over your head, that should be not okay.
Like,
you
it
should
should
have
be
a
a
right
standard.
Yeah, so everyone has use. Yes, I understand what you mean. Yes, I thought you meant like houses should be free. Any man can just walk in and just
Lakeshore?
kick this crib.
no down payment.
Or at least like a little. You know how in Japan they have those like sleep pods? There should
Yeah.
at least be like free sleep pods if you don't have a home.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
We're doing it wrong over here.
We've been doing it wrong
Yeah.
for a long time. But anyways, guys, welcome to episode 2. Duh.
Kyrie. Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
We just got off our Tracy McGrady episode. Now we're on our Kyrie episode.
The kiss team is
Crazy.
crazy.
The next 10 episodes, I'm gonna have lots to say.
Oh my God. Anyways, welcome to episode. I was still counting from season 4. I'm like, we're on 50. No, whatever. Anyways, welcome to episode 2, season 5, the Relentless Diaries podcast.
Episode 101.
Oh, in total? Oh my God, Zoe 101. Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
That was worse than her win.
her win. What was that again? Isn't
you
that how you
guys-
ended last week's episode?
Yeah.
Did you guys like Zoe 101?
I loved Zoe 101.
Not really.
I liked
I
Zoe
wanted to
101.
go to PCA immediately.
PCH. No,
It's
PCA.
PCA.
The highway
Pacific
is
Academy.
PCH. Yeah.
Who's PCH?
That's the highway beside. It's PCA,
It's
Pacific Coast
PCA.
Academy.
Pacific
I've always
Coast
said
Academy.
I'm
But
not
the
a
highway is the Pacific Coast
or
Highway.
Family Channel.
Do you remember La Senza Girl, the store?
Yeah.
Do you remember when La Senza Girl had a Zoe
PCA.
101 collection?
No.
Okay, well, La Senza Girl, RIP, a great store. If anyone remembers what La Senza Girl is, it's literally like the lingerie for La Senza, but they made like a girl version. So it's like training bras, like tops, stuff like whatever, graphic tees and stuff. And they had a Zoe 101 collection. Ask me how many Zoe 101 pieces of clothing I had. I had the purse, I had the PCA top, I had the Zoe 101 hoodie that said like Z, but it was kind of mad because she was put her name like me. So I was kind of like, like, oh. One time I wanted to like scratch out the EY and put IE.
But that show
But
used
yeah.
to frustrate me
Yeah.
because Chase was so like, I don't know, man. That guy needs to grow some cojones.
I know creators that finesse doing what you do. Like,
What do you mean?
I don't want to like blow up his spot, but I have a friend. He's a creator, and he has like a creator name, and it's an acronym. And he found another brand with the same acronym, and he just wears all their shit, and they're like very low key, but it like looks like it's his. And he just kind of like,
Okay.
You
That's
have a
look.
friend called TNA?
no, like it's something like that, something like that.
Okay, come on.
And they made like a chain, and he has a chain.
Man's wearing.
Whoa, a chain?
Yeah, it has
Oh,
the
well, I
logo on
mean,
it.
we've talked about. Oh, or did we talk about that off camera? Or I feel like I know where you're going.
I'm not going anywhere. I was just saying he like it looks like he has a custom chain for his brand and stuff.
But that's the one that I said that about the guy that I know too. And he got his chain snatched at the party.
Yeah, but he was repping a crew that he's literally not a part of.
Oh,
But I feel like it's basically the same thing.
Yes and no.
that's like a set though, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Like repping a set that you literally have no affiliation with versus like just like wearing clothes that are similar to your name are different. Like he is repping a whole group of men that are very well a monopoly in the city, and he has no ties.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like if your name is Tyrese Nathan Anthony's or something like that,
I'm not wearing TNA.
TNA is not gonna come snatch your chain. Like, you know what I mean?
I agree. But how was everyone's weeks? I mean, you look very professional in this episode with a collared shirt,
Straight from the office.
Mr. Rogers. Oh wow, and you're wearing slacks. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh my God, someone's calling me.
I didn't do nothing this week. I was in the crib.
I
the
mean,
whole week.
Man, we talked about this off camera, but I've been down,
Same.
depressed.
Really?
Yeah, man, seasonal depression. I think it's seasonal depression.
Word.
Yeah.
Just been kicking my ass.
So you've been just watching TV,
Watching TV, reading.
dark room.
Okay, maybe not dark room, but yeah, watching TV, reading, staying home, eating healthy, drinking a lot of water, and working out. That's all that I've been doing for the past, like, what day are we? What day is it today? January what? 23rd? 24th? 23rd. My grandma's birthday's today. Yeah, it's the, thanks. Shout out, Mom. Yeah, that's all I've been doing for the past, like, 23 days. Just at home, doing nothing.
Yeah. I feel
We
that.
didn't do this last episode.
What?
We didn't do like a
Weekly recaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a monthly recap.
Yeah, I just haven't felt the need to, like, leave the house much. I feel like I need to, like, get out of this funk. This is not me. And I can
It's the
feel that
weather?
it's not me. I feel like it's the weather. It's the lack of sun.
Definitely the lack of sun.
Yeah, like, it's just.
When you guys have been in this situation previously, like, what's your remedy?
Nothing. You just wait till the
Wallow.
sun comes back. I just have to wait till the sun comes back. That's my only remedy.
Jeez.
I don't know
That's
if
bleak.
I feel like I just need something to just, like, shift my focus, or, like, at least take
A
me out.
distraction?
Yeah, like, not even a distraction, but, like, just something, like, to look forward to, or something that, like, fun to happen, or something just to evoke emotion that's not just me looking into darkness. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know you. Oh, okay.
What? You didn't know that I get
Nah.
depressed?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that I have emotions?
No, okay.
That I love?
I didn't know.
I feel
no.
sad sometimes?
No, I didn't know you had like a rough week.
Oh, I wouldn't call it, like, rough. I'm not, like, like, maybe depressed is, like, a sensitive word, but I just don't feel like myself. I'm not lively the way I usually am,
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it, like, a rough week, but it's definitely, I'm just like, meh, like, I'm just here. Like, I'm nothing, like, I'm
You're
not
existing.
excited. Yeah. I'm not down bad, though. I'm so
You're
blessed.
alive. You're not.
I'm not, yeah.
living.
Yeah, I mean, I'm living, but I'm, like, like, I have, like, 75-day challenge going. People who are questioning 75 soft, thinking we were really talking about 75 soft penises for a date. Like, it's not that. It's a fitness challenge, health challenge. Our comments were a mess. People had no idea. Why don't you just say what it is? Why don't you just watch the episode? And then we literally explain what it is. Like, that's the whole point of a clip, guys.
I really like the clips we had.
I love
last
the clips
episode.
too. But I think people were really thought we talked about 75 days of soft.
And the book, we were talking about it. The book Brigade came for me and Tristan.
Brigade?
Brigade. Brigade. I said Brigade off mic, and you didn't
Yeah.
say shit
I
about
did
it. You only like
I did
embarrassing.
I won't lie. When you
Holy
said
shit.
brigade off camera, in my head, I'm like, does he mean brigade? But I didn't think you were going to say
I
it
let it rock.
again.
I just let it rock.
Okay,
I
well,
heard
then.
him.
No, you did. You didn't let it rock in front of 10,000. Hey, but-
'Cause I didn't know you were gonna
anything.
say it
She said
again.
it. I was going to let it rock again, but
Sorry. My bad.
Brigade.
Yeah, the book brigade did come for us. Or it came for y'all. I read.
I just don't like that people who read think they're better than everybody else. That's what I don't. They
They're like
swear.
vegans, eh? Like they
I
think,
mean,
They swear they're better than everyone else because you read.
because you read
maybe-
Rich Dad Poor Dad, you think you're
Like-
just on a different level than everybody. The fuck.
maybe we are a little bit better.
No.
Maybe we utilize our brains in a different way. Maybe we evoke imagination and, think outside the box. Reading is great for your brain. So maybe we are exercising a part of our minds, spirit, and souls to get lost in a book.
Did you have that pushed on you?
What, reading?
Yeah.
No. What do you mean?
As a kid,
Yeah.
of course you definitely did.
Yeah, obviously, like, you had to read a lot, especially in school, outside of school, like, as you were learning to read as a kid. Yeah, definitely books were a big thing. You read before you go to bed. Your mom reads you a story.
If
then
you
learn
have
to read.
if you have Caribbean parents, you had to read a lot when you were a kid.
Yeah, 100%.
It was really serious. Like my mom was very serious about reading.
Yeah.
And I remember this was how she got me because I loved staying up late. Like I wanted to be able to see the shows that I wanted to see and everything. So she'd say I get to stay up a little bit later if I read for an hour every day. but it made me not like reading like recreationally, you know?
I feel like you have to. With me, I went a long time not reading because I feel like I just forgot how entertaining books could actually be. So I didn't read that much for a while until this year, or maybe last year I started reading more. And then I had like sporadic times, but like I read literally every single day. Like I read every day, so and it's fun. I think you guys should start reading books.
I used to like read.
You say what?
I'm cool.
Before pandemic, I kind of read.
Yeah, and the book, I know a few people commented about the book that I'm reading now, The Vanishing Half, which is great. I'm halfway through. I find myself now I'm reading slower because I don't, like I want to get to the end, but I don't because the book is genuinely a really good book. And apparently I heard that Issa Rae is
Doing
like turning it into adaptation. It's going to be on HBO. Nice. That's what I heard. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a great, if they do it correctly, which I hope they will, I think it's going to be. Are you going to
be one of those people? The movie was not as good as the book.
Sometimes the movie is not as good as the book, though. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. The Girl on the Train, the movie was not as good as the book.
What movie and book is that?
The Girl on the Train. Yeah, the movie was not.
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, Twilight. I think Twilight was as good as the books for sure.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. The movie was not as good as the book.
Hunger Games, the books were better.
I never read the Hunger Games book or watched the movie, to be honest.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Is that a book?
No, I'm thinking about the video game.
Was that also a movie? Yeah, what? It's an album.
So what's the video game called?
Bulletproof.
Oh.
That was the name of the game.
But it's still not based on a book.
Based on his life.
That doesn't get talked about a lot, that 50 Cent put out an album, a book, a movie, and a video game in the same year.
An album, Get Rich or Die Trying. What's the book?
No, he put out The Massacre. Actually, he put out 2 albums. He put out No, I think that wasn't the. It was the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack.
Okay.
Which,
because the movie.
Which was like an album.
Right.
Then Get Rich or Die Trying the movie.
Right.
Then the book, Pieces to Wait. And then.
The game?
Yeah, and then video game, Bulletproof.
All in 2003 or 4?
5.
Get Rich or Die Trying the movie was 2005?
Yeah.
Because the album was 2003.
Yeah, he didn't come out with the movie, with the album when he first came out.
Yeah, you're right. Have you ever watched Get Rich or Die Trying the movie?
Yeah, a few times.
I've watched BET, the channel.
Like they have it on repeat.
They just have it on a loop.
Yeah,
on BET.
that movie was very interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
He like
when they showed Terrence Howard's penis, I was like,
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember the shower scene?
Very uncomfortable. Very
Are
uncomfortable.
you? Do you remember that?
Yeah, like they try and stab 50 in the shower, and like it's.
But when Terrence Howard is naked.
I mean, I don't.
I remember like them fighting in the shower. I don't vividly remember Terrence Howard being naked.
Terrence Howard is naked.
My biggest fear on display.
Seeing
having to fight having to fight someone with my piece out is like one of my biggest fears.
In the shower or just in general?
No, just in general. I never want to have to fight somebody.
That is a very vulnerable state to be in.
No, like. What?
I agree.
Like imagine being in the shower, someone breaks in your crib. That's the scenario I really don't want someone breaking it.
You, like,
yeah, that's very vulnerable,
and all of a
bro.
sudden you just see a piece in front of you, you're like, oh shit, now
I feel like the most vulnerable.
More about me being
I feel like the most vulnerable position you could be in is like mid wiping your ass. If someone
and then what?
Like if someone breaks in to like the bathroom while you're mid wipe,
and then
you're
what?
over.
And now your piece is out and you wiping your ass.
Now you have like a shitty ass. Your piece is out.
Ew.
You were prepared because you're like crouched over.
How good's your fight or flight though? Because in that scenario, you kind of have.
You're gonna throw the
like how?
Ew!
Oh my god!
I don't know. You can defend it. Like if he's armed, technically you kind of are too.
Ew!
Not really?
But I don't. But that wouldn't really be a thought in my mind.
You're not a quick thinker.
Well, did you see that video on? There's a video on Twitter where apparently this guy was like getting fought and then he like reached his pants and just pulled out shit and everyone started running.
Oh, I saw.
Did you see that?
Wait, really?
Yeah,
crazy.
it was like they were like grabbing him. I don't know if they were trying to fight him or like remove him, and he like went into his pants.
Oh, in the mall, right?
And I don't know if it was mall, but he literally reached his pants and pulled out shit, and all man's
How
let
do
go.
you have shit just at hand?
I don't know.
Have you seen Donald Glover's weirdo stand-up special?
Yes.
You know the joke he makes?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
I'm not gonna exactly repeat it,
Yeah,
but
you
like
can't say
he just describes a very extreme scenario that
That's
tends
crazy.
happen to
Remember
women.
when the
So
guy
your
was
biggest fear is literally fighting with your piece.
Not my
up.
biggest fear. It's one
But
of
I mean, a fear.
It's a big. Yeah,
Did you see the video
try
of
to
the
avoid
white
that.
girl in the Montego Bay airport who was literally naked and fighting the police?
Oh my gosh.
I think she was definitely on drugs or something, but she's literally naked fighting like the police in the Montego Bay airport in Jamaica. And she's just losing, and she's like grabbing her coochie. She's trying to grab other man's pieces, and obviously, black men trying to wrestle a naked white woman is gonna be, like
She's trying to
you're-
grab man's pieces.
Yes.
I don't like seeing
And she's
people naked.
tweaking.
Me neither.
What?
All the people that are naked are never the people that look good naked.
You know what?
You know?
Something there.
Wait, what?
People that just get naked, or people that you just happen to see naked, are never people that look good naked.
Like, you know,
Okay, I can kind of, sort of, maybe agree with
You're saying
that.
at the nudist beach, no
No,
one's
like-
I've never been to one. but
That would probably be the biggest pump fake ever. I just learned that without having to go.
Someone
a
tried
nude
to
beach. There's no
get
way
you to
that
go?
you're telling me that the baddies are just skin out at a nude beach. It's impossible.
no,
Yeah, someone tried to get me to go nude beach once, and I'm like, for what?
Like a guy.
Like, yes. I'm like, why would we go to a nude beach?
And
what a
furthermore,
concept, eh?
They're like, just for the experience.
and
like,
furthermore, I'm not going. There's too much pressure. Because now you have to at least keep like a half chub. the
ew.
whole time.
Are you serious? What does that even mean? It just sounds gross.
That's where being a grower really is
Yeah.
a curse.
I'm
A
supposed to
half
walk around.
chub? What does that even mean?
Come
You're
on,
not
use
all the way
common
there,
sense.
But you're just kind of like.
You've never heard that
midway there.
phrase?
Half chub?
Yeah.
No. So does that? Is it like half hard?
Yeah,
But how do you
classic way.
maintain that?
It's like you're halfway
That's
there.
that's the issue.
That kind of is like, how do you just stay like in between?
Yeah.
That's really yeah. I don't.
That's tough.
That
That's
sounds
a tough
difficult.
one.
So can you control a half chub?
Rarely ever.
Not really. You don't
Rarely.
control it.
So what situation where you'll get a half chub?
Maybe like you're with a girl and you guys are chilling. She might have her hand on your lap, where it's like you're not all the way there, but like he's getting ready. So he
Why
might just
did your
be-
shoulders move
It's
like
like it's like when you warm up a
getting
car.
ready.
It's like when you warm up a car before you leave the house to get the engine running.
And then sometimes it can go down and sometimes it can't.
Yeah,
Might stall, but
Oh, penises are so weird, man.
they're very intricate. That's why you can't just judge everyone with the same book and cover.
can't paint everybody with the same brush.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. Would you guys ever get? Actually, okay, I know you probably know the answer to this, but I saw another clip on Twitter, and it was like a man having sex with a woman. First of all, Elon has completely.
Yeah, he's made it a porn site.
Twitter is
Corn.
XNXX. Like it is
Corn.
corn.
Sorry.
It is all type of overly explicit videos on my timeline. The bots on there, the clips on there, so much corn. I opened my phone at the nail salon today, and I was so embarrassed because, of course, I don't know who retweeted or whatever, corn on my timeline. You know when like you look at someone, make sure they're not looking, but then you guys look at me like, oh my god, she saw it. Like
iPhones have became too big, so like you can't
Like,
hide what's on your screen anymore.
yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, she's like, oh nothing. I'm like, bro, I'm like, that's not mine. I'm like, it's literally just on Twitter. Like, it's just on my timeline. But I saw a corn video that came on my timeline, and a man was wearing a penis extendo. So his penis, so he had a girl from the back, and he had his penis inside a larger silicone penis shape. So I guess his penis wasn't big enough to do the job. So he put his penis in like a silicone penis and was having sex with the girl. Penis extendo.
Have some self-respect.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. No.
But I just want to know, would you guys?
No.
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 But what if you can? I feel like you're speaking as fairly like men who
It
are,
doesn't matter. It does not matter.
What if you
My
were like,
piece can be 2 inches. I'm not wearing an extender.
okay, come on.
Certain things, yeah. Like I'm not going to Turkey. Like if I'm bald, I'm bald. Like certain things, people need
No,
to
that's
learn how to
different.
give
Deal
up.
with it.
Doing the surgery is different from wearing an extension. I would do the surgery before I wear the fake extension.
And how
The
do you,
extendo
how can a girl,
glizzy
like, be
is
okay
nasty.
With, like you not using your real piece anyway.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Maybe she likes you, but she just wants it to hit better.
No.
So
No,
you gotta
that's-
put
that's
on.
not-
How
Then
does
you
that
don't like me.
conversation happen? Like how does that? I want to know the communication, the point A to B on that.
No, she can definitely like you.
Did he just
but-
pull it out one day?
no
Like
way.
she didn't tell her? He just.
She
She
definitely
just-
bought
No way
that.
a woman is gonna say, "I'm okay with using a fake piece on me,"
But-
with your 2-inch buddy. No way.
Yes, but you're putting. Okay, listen. You're putting the silicone buddy on your buddy.
I'm not doing that.
and then you are having sex.
Don't work
So
like
you're
that.
just using an extendo. You're still having sex with her. You just have a little extension.
So if a man wanted you to wear like a fat suit, but with the back cut out because he wanted to have sex with a bigger ass that's not your ass, would you wear that?
These are, I haven't ever conceived of any of the things you guys are bringing up. This is crazy, man. People are.
What type of reverse was that?
Yo, that was
Like what the actual
Reverso man.
hell?
It's a fat suit,
Yes, I understand that, but
and he wants that, but your face, but that body. You're just gonna be like, okay. Turn to the side.
But maybe, okay, but maybe he's the one who wants to wear it.
I doubt it. I completely
How does
doubt
it-
Because you would never want to do that yourself because you want someone that is
like you for
okay
you.
with your body.
Yeah.
Like no one wants. I'm totally convinced. Nobody, and I will die on this hill. Nobody wants to enhance themselves. They do it because of insecurity projected on them from society.
We need a BBL girl.
I agree.
If crooked teeth were not looked at as quote unquote bad, no one would fix their teeth because there would be no point.
J. Cole ain't fix his teeth.
People,
Wasn't
there's
he
a lot
going
of
to at one point? Wasn't he going to at one point and then decided not
yeah.
to? Yeah.
And
I
made it
mean,
his whole brand.
J. Cole's teeth, I mean,
Unless it like
He is
medically
known
hurts you,
for
there's
his-
no like
crooked teeth.
I don't know. Some people make that their thing. Like,
What?
the crooked teeth.
yeah, I got a crooked smile, like J. Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Some people make their what would normally be an insecurity, like they own it and make it. Like
but
a
I
thing.
feel like when you're J. Cole,
Gap in his tooth.
Michael Strahan.
Michael Strand,
Yeah, he's the one who's like he's known for that, and no one cares about his gap in his tooth.
yeah, I mean, to me, it's like when you're of that, like when you're as rich as J. Cole and talented as J. Cole and all the above, like, do you even think you don't really need a, you know? I feel like someone who's maybe of like lower status would be more inclined to fix their teeth. But like if I'm J freaking Cole and I'm one of the best rappers ever and you know my tooth is crooked but I'm a multimillionaire and people respect me, why I need to fix my teeth?
Cardi B fixed her teeth.
Gotta bag it, fix my.
That's true. But yeah, that's true. But I also feel like
You fixed your teeth. What are we talking about?
okay, hold on. Okay,
God
bitch.
damn.
I just remembered that.
I was gonna say
You
you said
did
Michael
it.
Strahan. I was like, is Zoe gonna bring it up or
Okay,
is?
man.
You
Let's go.
did it.
Okay.
You talking about
She's talking in third person, like she can't talk in first
season 1 and
person.
2? Zoe, you forget about it, eh?
Fix your teeth.
Like she was just gonna try to get through that.
Okay. Bitch. I'm sorry.
Yo, they came.
No, I have to know. What'd you fix your teeth?
Yo,
I was gonna let you rock.
I was not expecting that.
That's crazy.
Hold on. First of all, let's rewind. I didn't say anything was wrong. Okay?
No, you said if someone is of like
I
a lower
said-
status,
no.
they might be more inclined to. fix their teeth.
100%. Obviously, I'm at a lower status than J. Cole, so I also fixed my teeth. My teeth weren't fucked up, by the way. I just had I had a gap, and I didn't like it, so I got it closed. But I didn't
So
like.
when they close the gap, what do they do? Do they just like add a little bit of tooth to your tooth?
Basically, they just add a little bit of tooth to both your teeth to fill in the gap. My
What
gap
is
wasn't
it?
big though; it
What
was
is it?
small. What is it?
Like the material?
It's like composite or something. Composite. It's like the same. Like you know, if you get like a filling, or
Oh.
like if your tooth chips and like it's like same thing like
Is
that.
that porcelain?
I don't think it's porcelain. I think it's like some type of like.
Is there like a warranty?
What do you
Like
mean?
if you chip your tooth again in like a week, would they fix it?
I think so. I mean, I've gotten it touched up. Like, it wasn't.
That extendo glizzy thing is crazy to me.
We're back to that.
Yeah. The extra clip shaboing boing. I'm not putting that on.
How do you
Extra clip,
it-
boing boing.
like?
I feel
You
like it's
just
probably
slide
rubber.
your
It's
Is it
like
like
a
a
elastic.
condom with more on the end of
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, basically.
How do you
That's
And it's gonna be
fucked.
like
position that to a girl realistically?
it's like
though?
harder silicone, I guess.
You know what? I don't even want to hate. I'm curious. If there is a listener that
who has
rocks
a penis extendo? I
Call
don't.
in
Tell
and
us.
we'll keep-
Don't tell us.
They
call
will
in and
not-
keep us anonymous.
Please
I have
don't tell
questions.
us. Don't tell
They're
us.
not going to.
Don't tell us at all.
But
No, they're not going to.
That's crazy.
But I
Have
mean,
some self-respect.
okay, just or don't say that
Find
because
a,
that's
just
mean.
find
yeah,
a
it won't be a
woman.
safe place. Yeah.
Find a woman that appreciates you for you.
I mean,
There are women that will deal with smaller sizes. They exist.
okay. 2 inches though?
I'm sure there's a girl.
Delayed gunshot.
I'm sure there's women that will deal with that.
Hey man, if you like it, I love it. What can I say? But what?
Nothing.
What?
Keep going.
Anyways, we've had a very. Oh, did we even do weekly recaps?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
We all did nothing. Yes.
Yeah, we all
Oh,
did.
yeah, we
that.
did
I
that.
did the same thing you did. So
Oh, right, we did. I got a Stanley though.
We can see that. It's huge.
I know. This is also not a sponsored
Not a
episode by
ad.
Stanley. It's not an ad, but
shout out to
Peer pressure got
shout
you.
out to who?
Social media got
white
to
women.
you.
Shout out to the white women for real. The white women did something when they put internet on to Stanley. I know some people are against it. They don't understand the hype. But
Like me.
because I'm on this whole drink a gallon of water a day thing, which is 3.5 Stanleys, I find this cup to be extremely, extremely helpful.
So you couldn't just got a water bottle from like the dollar store, like a really big one?
Those are too hard to carry around. This has a very, very, very comfortable handle. It keeps my water so cold for so long that I'm shocked when I drink it. The white women did what they had to do when they put us on to the Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup. Get it? Get it?
Duh.
Anyways, yeah, it's
I'll give
great
you a-
because, yeah, it doesn't, the handle is way better than any dollar store cup can do. And it keeps my water extremely cold.
They should call this the privilege cup.
Why is it privileged? Because it costs a lot?
You don't need that.
I don't need it. But because I'm trying to drink I'm drinking a gallon of water a day. This is easier to measure on my water.
That's like those
And-
people that have to get, the giant water bottle that has the times and it's like, keep going. Good job. You're almost there. Halfway there.
I used to have one of those.
Why
I have one.
do you need that?
you had a positive affirmation cup.
Yeah.
Just drink just drink it.
Yes, but that one kind of helps you. Do you drink a gallon of water a day?
Or if you're gonna do no, I do. I probably don't. I don't.
Yeah.
really
You know how
record my
hard it is
water.
to drink a gallon of water a day?
Or you could. Well, I mean, if you have the money to buy it, sure. Who am I to tell you not to get it?
Listen, I think if you have the money to buy it and you have water goals, all it takes is 3.5.
As a woman.
What do you mean? Man can't have. I know, man.
Aren't you peeing all day? Like
I
sorry.
do.
I
yeah,
hate all
I do.
day
I hate
pee
that
a lot.
when you're
I
like
hate
trying
that.
to be on a water flex and like you're just every hour.
Yeah, I do use the bathroom quite a bit.
How
But
can you walk around with the Stanley Cup as a man, with the little straw pointing out with the puffy thing?
first of all, the puffy thing I added because initially the puffy thing doesn't come with it. This is like a accessory.
So you bought
So
an
if you're
accessory.
yes.
How
so
much was that?
it was a pack of 4 for $7.
That probably cost 3 cents to make.
Anyways, so if you're watching, I have a little like straw cover on my Stanley because when I'm in the gym and stuff, I bring this with me to the gym.
You bring it with you,
My Stanley Cup, yes,
like while you're working out.
yes. Don't you bring water when you're working out? Is that not normal?
That's quite.
I don't. People do.
You don't
but
bring water when you work out.
No, I'm trying to condition myself.
Are you serious?
Condition yourself
I-
to what? Thirst?
I don't though, because like my break is like the walk to the fountain.
Yeah, or I'll go to the fountain if I need to. But I'm trying to. It's like if you're at practice, I'm not drinking water in the middle of practice because
Wait,
in
wait,
a
wait.
No, but you drink water.
like on
But wait.
breaks, you drink. Yes, you
Oh, for
drink water
water
on
break.
breaks,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a water break. But like if I'm training, you're supposed to train in the hardest condition. So I'm not gonna be bringing water with me.
Who said
'cause
that? Who said that?
That's how you're supposed to train in the hardest condition.
Who said that? Trey, your fitness. Who said that? Is that a thing?
It's a thing for certain athletes, but it's not for everybody though.
I don't think you need
Like,
to
you don't
train
get what I
in
mean?
the hardest condition.
I
where,
Like
get
your
what you
workout, especially if you play a
Like, I know
sport,
that, and I've worked,
your
like-
workout should be harder than the game. So if I'm working out, I'm
doesn't
not gonna
mean no
have.
well, that doesn't mean
That
no
doesn't mean no
water. Like what the hell?
So if I'm working out, I'm not gonna have the luxury of having water
It's a
beside me.
luxury just to have a sip of water when you're thirsty.
It's different if you're dehydrated and need a water break. But I guarantee if you have water beside you, you're gonna be drinking it more than you would if you were regularly just being
I don't
active.
think that's true. I don't think that's true at all.
No,
and I
I-
go to
I
the
agree with
gym
that part.
regularly.
Like, I know what you mean by
No, I think if you are in the gym and whether you're doing HIIT, cardio, or even lifting weight, you should have water with you.
Yeah, to
Like
stay
in
hydrated.
between reps, you should have. Like I'm not saying you. I should have a couple sips of water. And I do that all the time. Is that not regular?
I sit between sets. Yeah.
Yeah, even in like workout classes, they'll be okay, guys, take a drink, whatever. 10 seconds, come back.
Like I don't chug it. I just sip it and I just wait and go
Yeah,
back to my
even when you
set.
go to a workout class, people have their water like beside like their equipment in the class, and they're like, okay, guys, break at this set.
Yeah, you take a break to get the water.
Yeah, but obviously you're not going to be like on the
Yeah,
treadmill
like now,
sipping the water.
break. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
fine
a
with
designated
water
time,
breaks. That's what I'm saying. But I just feel like if I have the water beside me while I'm actually on the machine, I feel like it takes away from my workout.
It's not like a discipline thing then.
I don't know. That's interesting because I'm not like that at all. I need to have water with me. When I forget water, I'm pissed.
Yeah. Anyways,
yeah, I got a Stanley, and that's been top purchases. Aside of my Apple Watch, which you talked about already, but yeah.
So, Issa's doing the Vanishing Half adaptation.
I think so. That's what I heard.
Her show is vanishing half.
Well,
Too.
Her okay. That
Beat
was
me
not
to
even.
it.
That was not even funny.
They better not cancel her
And I love
halfway through
Issa
it.
because I was trying to get on Rap Shit season 3.
Okay, so what if, first of all, now don't fight me because I know how y'all like to tussle. But what I didn't watch Rap Shit. Don't fight me. Because yes, I do support black shows. But I don't. Someone told me I don't support black shows because I don't think Power is the best show on TV.
Yo,
But
I don't like those people.
Thank you.
I don't like those.
Thank you.
I don't like power apologists.
Oh my God.
That's
Like I've been guilt tripped heavy. Like
Yo.
you don't support black people. This is a terrible call.
Yo, it's one
you
thing to like
don't know
Power.
good TV. Because all I said was Power is not that good of a show. Don't get me wrong. I used to watch Power when it first
But
came out.
It's not The Wire or something like that.
Thank
like,
you.
yo, y'all need to chill.
Thank
no
you.
Power being elite like that. It's
Thank
not.
you. Power is not that good of a show. Don't get me wrong. Power started off strong. It got to a point where it's like, this is so unrealistic that this is not even fun to watch anymore.
How many times is Ghost gonna get put in the back of a truck, lit on fire, then thrown in the water, and then he comes back? In the
How
truck?
many
So-
people is Tommy going to kill in broad daylight and not have any repercussions? Spoiler alert, because if you haven't seen it, just don't start. But
Just don't.
when Tommy brought an AK-47 into, what was the lawyer's name again? Joe something? Proctor. When he brought an AK-47 into Proctor's home, or was it Ghost's home? It was, I don't know. I don't know if Proctor was
staying
at
at
Ghost's.
house.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah.
In his penthouse. When Tommy brought that machine gun up to Ghost's penthouse to kill Proctor and was shooting up the entire penthouse and no police were called.
Yeah. That's
What is going on in this
And
show?
there was no like camera footage of him coming in and
What
out.
is going on in this show?
There's a lot of
You're
unrealistic
telling
things.
me that
Yeah.
if an AK-47 machine gun was going off upstairs that we would just sit here and not call the police? Are you kidding me?
No fire alarm.
Do you know how loud a machine gun is?
Yeah, you would
What?
notice that. In like a rich building.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Where the
crazy.
white folks are living?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, power apologists need to be studied by science.
Shout out to 50 though. Like,
Oh, 50 did an amazing thing. Look, there are people who are defending that show with their life.
Yeah. Not just
yeah.
Tariq. All the children in the show walked everywhere.
I mean, as they should.
No, but like you're in college, you can have a car.
Oh, I see what
People
you mean.
walked
No,
everywhere.
but Empowered Tariq was in like high school, no?
All of the, even the college ones, when he's supposed to meet someone somewhere, he just walks.
Well, they live in New York.
Or they'll leave. No, but you can't just walk. You can't walk everywhere. You can't.
What do you mean?
Especially from certain places. Like Tariq would meet Monet on the top of like a parking garage. They would just drive off and leave him. And somehow he's back at school. That doesn't work. Or the part where Tariq took Effie and like dropped her in the forest and was like, find your way home. How would she have possibly found her way home? She walked all the, that's like, what's that like? Where's a like big forest in the GTA?
I don't know.
I'm
Are
trying to
there
think.
big forests in the GT? Oh, what's that forest near when you drive down what's that street? Not Bayview, but like close to that Bayview area.
Let's say Muskoka Woods. Like
Okay, let's say Muskoka. There's no way that you're telling someone to find your way home from Muskoka.
What? That's how far they were?
Well, they don't say in the show, but if they live in New York City, there's no big forest that in New York, so they went out of the city.
Yeah.
How would you find your way home?
You would
That
have to
sounds
literally hitchhike. Like, you'd have to hitchhike. There's no way.
could
If
do it.
someone dropped me off in
You'd
Muskoka,
have to walk for
did she have her phone?
probably. I would assume so.
Okay, if I had my phone, I could figure it out. But if someone just dropped me off in Muskoka, no phone, and said find your way home, I'm dying there. What?
No, I would you'd be walking for at least 8 hours before you could get somewhere like to get an Uber or something.
But how would you even know what direction to walk? You're just in this forest, and you know what direction to walk?
I mean, the sun rises in the east. I'm just gonna head. I'm gonna head this way.
Is that fact?
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
Yes. But also, he dropped her like
I don't
on
know
a
if it is,
trail.
but
It
he's-
is.
Okay, 'cause
The
I'm like,
sun
what?
rises in the east and it sets in the
I thought you
west.
were talking shit.
Is that true?
Yes. So I would just head that direction, or I would just follow the trail that he dropped me on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. So wherever I see the sunrise, I
Yes,
walk
that's
towards
east.
it, and I'm going east.
Yes.
And when the sun's setting, I walk towards. I'm going west.
Yes.
I will keep that in mind for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I learn something new literally every day. That is crazy. I had no idea that was how the sun worked.
Yep.
I don't know a lot when it comes.
You think the sun sets like one and then goes back down?
I don't know. I just didn't know the directions that it set in or rose in or anything. I don't know. I don't really like to think about space
Directions and
oh,
stuff.
directions. No, like
North and south,
North south. When like in the GTA, I just know if you're going towards the CN Tower, you're going south. That's what I know.
Towards the CN. Wait, is
What's
that
that direction?
Is that true? No. If you're going towards the CN Tower, you're going east, aren't you?
You're going
It
south.
depends. Where
Southeast.
You are. It
South.
depends where you
Southeast.
are. guys.
If you are in Brampton or Mississauga or like Peel and you're going towards the CN Tower, you're going south.
South. Yeah.
Southeast.
Southeast. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, but it's still south.
I guess.
That's how I know.
But I feel like
So
it's more
if I'm
east
on
than
top
south.
of Behemoth at Canada's Wonderland and I'm looking at the CN Tower, I'm looking south.
East.
Okay, but technically,
Southeast.
where you're sitting right now, isn't the CN Tower north of you?
I
It's
don't
that
know.
way.
Isn't that east?
I'm looking at a compass right now.
West.
The answer right now.
What is it? I think I have a compass on my watch. I don't know. The CN Tower is where from me? East? North? West? It's
West.
not
The
north.
CN Tower is west from us right now.
Why? Because we're facing this way. You think
Yeah,
that's
because we're facing this way.
It's northwest.
That's not how it works. That's not.
It's not. No, it's not west. It's west from us right now because we're facing this direction.
Right where you over there is east. That's where the CN Tower is. That's east.
East.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's the direction is east, but it's west from us because we're facing this direction.
I don't think that's how it works. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
No, what he's saying is actually right.
Yeah,
Y'all better figure it out.
it is. That's how directions work. Zoe, no matter what direction you are, looking in front of you, you are facing north. That direction might not be north, but it's your north.
Oh, you're.
I don't know if that's how it works. What do you?
Are
Oh,
we beaten? Are we? I thought we were.
what
I guess we can move on.
Yeah. This is when I get the audio better. It'll be better.
about beating the dead horse?
And even Tresor, before we started, is like, we're not going to get through any of these topics.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten the one.
Let's continue.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to one topic.
Yeah, I mean we did get through topic.
We were talking about black shows getting canceled.
Oh,
and now it's like
North
arguing
and
about where
west.
CN Tower has been for the last 5 minutes.
This is how conversations go. I don't tell you. Anyways, yes. Okay, but anyways, back to black shows being canceled.
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae. Oh, rap shit. I
Rap
don't watch
shit.
it. You
Okay.
guys, I don't know. Was it a
Yeah.
good show? People were kind of upset it
I
got
liked
canceled.
it. It's a cool watch. It's not like a. You
So
don't have
what
to
was it? Was it
dedicate time.
reality TV? Was
No,
it
it was scripted. It was basically like, I'm pretty sure they took the story of the City Girls.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
You know how Succession is like the Murdoch family?
right?
It's like Succession, but for the City Girls.
Yeah, it's two
It's
girls.
like loosely, but very accurately.
Are the City Girls
captured.
included in it? Like, are they
No.
producers or anything like that?
No.
Oh,
I don't-
interesting.
I'm pretty sure they're not. It's
Okay.
two girls. They become rappers. One of them's a stripper. One of them is in a little bit of like some scam stuff and stories that happen about their career and them getting in trouble and whatnot. That's
So do you
pretty
think it
much-
got canceled because black people did not watch it, or people did not watch it?
Probably. It probably just didn't get enough ratings.
Because like I remember when Rap Shit first came out and being excited, like, oh, this is Issa's next project. I had no idea that season 2 had come out.
They
Like,
stopped
there was
season 2. They definitely slowed the promotion down. So I don't know if they already knew that it wasn't.
and it was after the strike too. So like,
The strike did throw a wrench into a lot of shows.
but they were able to promote it because the strike was over. So like, I do wonder why there was like a lack of just publicity.
Any show they're
for
about
the
to cancel, they stop promoting it. They did it with Winning Time too.
yeah.
Another show that
But like Winning Time had like what was the reason? What was the reason, bitch?
it's HBO, right?
Winning Time was it HBO?
I think it was.
No, it wasn't HBO. Was it FX?
It was definitely not FX.
Winning Time might have been HBO.
H-
May-
but this is what HBO's doing. They're kind of axing everything. Like they're kind of not. They're getting out of the original programming game. It looks like.
Isn't the Degrassi show supposed to start too? Remember?
I don't know.
There's
what
supposed to
that
be
is.
Degrassi on HBO. They were doing a new generation of Degrassi on HBO.
New generation.
Degrassi kind of thing?
Sorry?
Like a more mature Degrassi type of
Yeah, it's kind of like to battle Euphoria. So I remember seeing ad for it. You guys remember the ad?
They're struggling so hard.
I've
to
never
get
saw
a
that
new
ad, and
Euphoria.
I don't want to watch that.
The Weekend
A
couldn't
new
do it for
Degrassi?
them.
A Degrassi Euphoria.
No, it's not Degrassi Euphoria, but I'm saying I think they're doing it to like have another type of like Euphoria show, but it's Degrassi. It's Degrassi like this generation or
They tried it with that Weekend show and it didn't work.
oh,
was
what's that
terrible.
song? What was that song?
The
that
Idol?
song. Oh God,
bad.
That was bad.
We need another Euphoria. That was bad on its own.
I don't know. I was kind of optimistic to see if Degrassi was gonna be good or not. I don't know.
The guy from Saltburn is the Nate
Jacob
Jacobs.
Elordi?
Yeah,
Elordi or Elordi? Yeah.
I was just like, he's like, they're supposed to be high school kids. They're not going to be able to
Yeah,
do a
that's what
third
he
season.
said. But they
He
asked
says
him,
his-
they were like, "Oh, like when are you gonna start filming like season 3 of Euphoria?" He's like, "I've heard absolutely nothing, and like I hope it starts soon because I'm only getting more mature. Like I'm not gonna look like I'm in high school anymore."
He did confirm that it's HBO though, and HBO's been canceling like their
Euphoria's HBO or you think it's on
rap
HBO?
shit. Yeah, like I think the issue that we're
I swear
talking
Euphoria
about,
is HBO also.
yeah,
It
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that I think the issue is not black people not tuning in or supporting black shows. I
You think it's HBO?
yeah,
They're
because
just not rocking with the show.
I think as a program, like I feel like they get the most success with their Successions and their Game of Thrones and their The Last
More
of Us and
serious
stuff like that. So
shows.
they're probably pivoting it away from black people.
Yeah.
I do
Damn,
think
that's sad.
I think the streaming game for shows is really weird right now because like I got rid of my Netflix when they tried to do that screen sharing thing, and I thought it was gonna go. Like I thought, okay, Netflix isn't playing it right. I just heard today that
They're
doing
here.
Monday Night Raw.
On
WWE.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Netflix exclusive,
Damn.
and Vince Staples.
Oh, Vince Staples has
Vince
a show coming on
Staples.
Netflix too.
Yeah.
Like my favorite
I think that will
rapper
do well.
that
That'll do well.
Speaks like he's my favorite rapper to hear an interview from.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
So I'm very interested.
But
in,
I'm almost.
Vince
I
Staples.
feel like it's gonna be like in the Atlanta type of.
Yeah, you
thing.
can tell by the way it's
I hope so,
directed.
let me say.
Yeah, even he did a few like short episodes of the show on YouTube.
Did he?
Like a couple years ago. I don't know if he called it the Vince Staples show, but he has
He did have a thing, yeah,
episodes
yeah,
of a like show on YouTube, and I think it's gonna be like that.
I've
It's gonna
always
be
said
good.
he needs a podcast or a show or
Facts.
something that's centered around him not rapping or it's just like his mind. His like I like Vince. I think it's gonna be really good.
Facts. He's super talented.
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes to black shows, because people are saying, black people are not supporting the shows enough. That's why black shows are getting canceled, and the masses are not supporting it enough. But I mean, is it we're not supporting, or the show's just not good?
You watched Rap Shit.
Like, do you generally think that it should be on TV for sure?
I wouldn't cut it. Like, I don't think it's not a bad show.
Okay, but is it
might
a
not
good
be-
show?
It's not on the same level as
Because
Insecure.
I feel like
Yeah,
now
like, it
you
won't
can't
be
have like when it comes to cable and TV, because all the streaming services, you can't afford to have a show that's just like, oh, it's not a bad show. You need to have a banger.
Is that true?
Yes.
I feel like 85%.
Kinda, it kind of is true.
It
yeah.
is 100%.
But
Now
I feel like 85% of the shows on whatever streaming service you've never watched because they're not fire.
what do you mean?
On Netflix, you have not watched a majority of those shows.
Yes, but people do. That's what I'm saying. So now with the idea of streaming services, people can go on and people can watch whatever caters
Yeah.
to them.
But I do feel
But
like
in
it's
order for
more
your show to
in-
survive cable, it needs to be a banger.
Yeah, but
Because
that
people
wasn't.
can go and just stream whatever they want at the time.
Yeah, but rap shit isn't cable. It's Crave, HBO. It's streaming.
So, but was it not?
It was never on
never
cable.
on
Cable's
TV
not
at all.
like a thing.
Yeah, that's
It is definitely
rap shit or Insecure.
Insecure used to be on cable.
On
Insecure used to
HBO.
come.
No, it was
yes.
on HBO. HBO's not cable.
What are you talking about?
It was.
There's- but-
Insecure was only on HBO. It was an HBO.
Yes, but you can watch Insecure used to come on every Sunday or
There's
whatever,
an
whatever.
HBO channel.
Yeah, like
That is cable.
no,
Yeah.
it's not. You have to pay for HBO.
Well, yeah, you have to,
specifically.
he's
But-
talking
but
about the
it's
literal
on
definition
TV.
of
Okay,
cable.
Stop.
You're talking about
Listen.
Okay.
For
If that's
example,
if that's a
the
discrepancy,
show
then-
Dahmer was never on TV. It was only through Netflix. Insecure was on TV at one point.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So was
Rap shit was never on TV.
It was never on
No,
TV.
no.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Most
I
shows
don't
I
think
would.
it was on TV.
Insecure was
No, it
on
was.
TV
It
before
was.
it went to Crave, 100%.
Because isn't it an HBO? Like HBO doesn't put their things
Like
on TV.
Euphoria's also, but Euphoria's on TV.
Like the HBO channel.
Yeah.
What are you? What
He's
is?
talking. No,
HBO
hold on.
is-
Let me tell you.
You get
let me,
60 channels.
Let
you know,
me fix
Teletoon's
it.
45.
Clyde, let me stop.
TSN is
Stop.
59. There's no.
Stop. Let me-
HBO is never one of those channels.
Let me just simplify it because you guys are talking two different things. He's talking about cable in the literal sense of the word, like cable television, channel 1 to 60. You're talking about TV as a whole. He's saying HBO, you have to pay for the HBO channel. So technically speaking, it's not a cable television channel. You're just talking about a TV broadcasted channel. That's the discrepancy. Like YTV is cable.
Okay.
TSN 4 is
Is not
not
cable.
cable.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
I
what- you
got.
guys are talking
okay,
two different
that makes
things.
sense. Maybe I'm speaking from a privilege, maybe because I just thought.
I don't know about that basic cable shit. I always had the digital
'cause
premium packages.
I'm like, nigga.
That's literally
It
the
comes
dis-
on
that's-
TV.
That is the discrepancy we just
Oh,
had. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I see
yeah,
what you
yeah.
mean. Because I'm like, bro, how are you telling me Euphoria? I'm like, yeah, I used to watch Euphoria on
Because you
TV.
used to not need a box. There was a cable that came out of
Oh,
the
you're
wall.
talking like
And
you're born in the 80s, bro. Oh my
No.
god.
Bro, it's not that old.
I know
not
what you
cable.
mean. I know what you mean, but who like thinks about
When I hear cable,
Why'd you
I
make that
think
face?
cable.
Sorry.
that was the scariest face? Why did you make that face? Lord have mercy.
Anyways,
Yeah, because back in the day, yes, like you
Basic
used to
cable.
have basic cable.
So when I hear cable, I think that.
To this day, because when I
No
think
one,
cable,
no one says cable. I never hear that.
when
But
I
there's
think
still
cable,
cable.
I personally just think, if you have a TV box, like you have.
I don't
you
think
have
that's
TV.
satellite TV then, technically, no?
And it's
I don't know. I have
digital.
Rogers Ignite in my house. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like,
That's cable. That's TV. It's
well,
streaming.
technically, cable
Whatever
doesn't
the hell
exist
it
anymore.
is.
It's all
Yeah.
digital.
All right.
Exactly. So whatever I have, that's what I consider.
So when I hear
cable.
cable, I think you're referring to that old shit.
Anyways,
Yeah, so, yeah.
So yeah.
We're
Anyways, so rap shit was just canceled from Crave HBO streaming services.
yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a good show. I don't think they can afford for shows to not be good anymore. That's my point.
I don't like that.
What?
Like I miss when shows were like
But that's what
20
I'm saying.
episodes a
I don't
season
think
and
it's true though.
What do you
I just
mean?
feel like it's extra, like for black creators, your show has to be good. I'm telling you, there's a lot of shows that have multiple seasons that nobody watches. Like people don't.
But
rate
in
the
order for
shows.
people to have season, people have to watch it. So obviously there is
not necessarily.
But like even the way you're describing it, like a show, like I agree in some sense that like a show almost needs to be an event. Like it needs to be viral. Like people are live tweeting it.
Yeah.
For it to be a thing.
Nowadays.
But he's kind of saying like, nah, there's some mid-weight.
There's a
shows
lot of
on
shows that are
Netflix,
trash
on
that
Prime.
nobody watches.
You don't
How
hear
do you
about
know
it.
nobody watches them? Maybe no one that you know watches
no,
them.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of shows that even if you just look numbers wise, ratings wise, there's a lot of shows nobody watches. Just for whatever reason, they've just been greenlit for multiple seasons.
Like
and
what?
there's a lot of shows that people watch that get canceled for whatever reason.
Peacock, like Halo, is a new show. It got season 2, and no one even knows about it yet.
Sorry, turn it up. What was it?
There's a show on Paramount or Peacock. Halo is a TV show. They already has a season 2, and it came out last year.
Yeah, there's a mix for whatever reason, but I'm just saying like if you're like black shows have to be really good, like you're saying to stay. But I feel like there's a lot of shows that have dragged that no one really watches like that.
You know what I think is the like worst part about all the streaming, having to have 3 different streaming things you're paying for in order to get all the shows you want, is that like, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is that like some shows are disappearing.
Okay.
Like if a show isn't on, if like you know how shows get taken off streaming.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you the whole time.
Okay. Is it the okay? No, because we're losing. Like, if a show is on streaming and then it gets taken off streaming, it's not like you can go get the DVDs of it or something anymore. Or that there's like a physical copy. Like you're like it'll
you just
cease
lost
to
it.
exist.
Yeah.
Like someone has it.
You'd
Probably
have to
somewhere.
watch it like bootleg online.
Yeah, or like a weird site.
But if it's
maybe.
not popular, like it's you can't 1, 2, 3 movies. You know, the 8th episode of the 4th season that like only you and like a niche audience watched. There's going to be a lot of shows from now that we loved, that were very cherished and stuff that you won't be able to find anywhere. And no one saved it. No one has the MP4s.
Yeah, it's tough.
Interesting. But I mean, I feel like, yeah, regardless, TV, cable, streaming, it's all just a mess now. Because in the States, what was the game last week that they said was only, it was an NFL game, I don't know which teams were playing, that was only available like via Peacock?
Yeah, they're gonna start doing that for sure.
That is crazy to me.
They're gonna start
That
doing
is
that.
kind of crazy. If you have to get streaming to watch sports,
Yep, they're gonna start
We
doing
got
that
to
for
do it
sure.
to watch Monday Night Raw now, and like they are dedicated.
They're gonna
Yeah.
start doing it like 100% because Disney owns ESPN.
right.
So it's only a matter of time before every sporting event that's contracted to show on ESPN, you can only watch it on Disney Plus. It's only a matter of time.
It's gonna be a big deal when like the Super Bowl or like the NBA
Yeah.
Finals is like exclusively. On
I saw someone talking about that.
It's gonna be big. It's
I saw someone talking
gonna
about
be a
that
sign of the times.
online
Yeah.
where I think it was Jeff T's podcast where they're like, yeah, Super Bowl and all that stuff, eventually they're going to put it on a streaming service. And the other guy was like, nah, like no one's paying for that. But then they're like, bro, people pay to watch Mayweather's pay-per-view fights. People would pay. If they said Super Bowl is only on Netflix, you're paying. There's no you're not paying. You're just going to not watch it? Damn. You're going to pay. If they say the Super Bowl is $30, you're paying.
Wow.
You're going to pay.
It almost makes it easier in certain cases.
They will strong arm you. You're just gonna not watch. Someone has to pay for it so everyone can watch. Even if it's one person,
Yeah.
someone has to pay.
Damn.
It's crazy. It's only a matter of time, bro.
I did not think about that.
They're strong arming with everything. Even if you're a computer person, with a lot of softwares are moving to subscription-based models. It's the worst thing in the world. Something that you used to buy, say like Logic or Fruity Loops, a program you use to produce beats. You used to be able to buy it for $300. Now, something like Pro Tools, which is the industry standard, it's like $50 a month. You can't just buy it anymore. So you're literally paying forever.
The Adobe Suite's like $70, like or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
To be able to edit
ridiculous.
these videos in Photoshop and everything, yeah.
It's
To be a trade,
ridiculous,
you'd
bro.
Spend $70, $80 a month.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it sucks.
Anyways, what's next?
Well, I mean, I was talking about the NFL, and I was going to talk about, I mean, Super Bowl is coming up. I don't think that it's way too, they would never do that now, though. Like, there's
No,
no way
it's
they're
too
going to
soon.
announce, like, oh, by the way,
Yeah,
to
no,
tune
no,
in on February 11th. You
Too
have
much
to
big
pay.
business already.
Yeah. But, I mean, for people who do watch sports, this Sunday is probably going to be, I think this Sunday is
It's the
going to
Super
be
Bowl.
bigger than the Super Bowl. Because you have Lamar Jackson, who is black quarterback, probably
Florida boy.
one of the best quarterbacks playing football right now. And he's on his way to probably another MVP season. He already has one, right?
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Someone fact check that. But I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
he's been MVP.
he has another. They're saying he's on route for another MVP season. And he's facing
Patty Mahomes.
I would say the golden boy of the NFL right now.
Yep.
Which is Patrick Mahomes,
They love him
who I can't stand.
Yeah.
because he's black, but he's white at the same time.
Don't.
So he's the best of both worlds for them. He's
No.
A,
What?
he's a black man, but he looks kind of like a white man, but he still looks black enough for black people to rate him. That's a perfect combination for them.
I hate that. So what? Lamar Jackson is too black, so he's not.
For the NFL to be the poster child?
I think that's crazy. I think to say
That's
the notion.
business. I don't agree, but that's
I
Yeah.
think
that's
the
them.
notion to say that, oh, well, he's half black, so that's black enough to have the blacks support him,
understand-
but he
It's
still
the
got the
truth.
white. That's so
Do
messed
you
up.
understand the perfect storm that they have? They get this ambiguous
Biracials.
Yeah,
Just
like
like
put 'em up
Drake.
there, and then they just have Taylor Swift pretending to swag surf and
That
everything
is
like
nuts. That is nuts.
I can't believe articles came out the next day saying the new craze,
The
swag
fact
surfing.
that
Have you heard of it?
Taylor Swift is the face of swag surfing, like that is genuinely like the most like slap in the face to like hip hop music, rap music, black
Yeah,
culture, like
crazy.
Black America. Like, what are you even talking about? Because Taylor Swift is, I won't even call it swag surfing, whatever she was doing, bopping left to right, all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, new
I know.
trending. What is swag? Like, are
I know.
you kidding me?
I
New
know.
craze that all the kids are doing.
I know
Swag
I know the
surfing.
fly life youngsters are pissed off right now.
As they should be. Because what the actual hell?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I was watching the game, and when I saw that, I was like, take this shit off my screen. Like, I do not want to see Taylor Swift trying to whatever swag surf, whatever she's doing with Travis Kelce's mom. I need the Chiefs to lose on Sunday. I'm tired of the Taylor Swift narrative. I'm tired of these articles about her and thing. Like, okay, I get it. Yes, you're dating the man, and yes, you can't control, I guess, people watching you. But I'm like, bro, enough of this.
Yeah,
Enough
man.
of this.
There's
I'm
no
telling
way in
you.
hell they're letting
And I
them
can't even really blame her, because at the end of the day, she's really just supporting her man, right? But like, yo, the NFL is milking this to the ground. Like, to the ground.
I'm telling you, if Baltimore and Detroit are in the Super Bowl,
It's the most
that arena is gonna look like Juneteenth.
Okay.
Like, it's gonna be crazy in there. There's gonna be buffs. There's gonna be people doing that avenue. There's gonna be a
Ew.
lot of purple, a lot of Cartier glasses, a lot of bust down Cardis,
A lot of dudes dressed like Omar.
a lot of Dior ones.
No, there will not be dudes dressed like
So I don't know
Omar.
what Baltimore people
You're
do.
so annoying. No.
I don't know any Baltimore people.
You're exactly. And they do not.
Krishan Rock. A
She's
lot
from
of
Baltimore?
Is she?
people. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Big Sean, Eminem.
We can't have Christian Rock at the Super Bowl, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, they need to ban her from the stadium.
We can't have Rashawn Rock at the Super Bowl. No,
Sean
thank you.
Rock's from Baltimore?
Yes.
That makes so much sense.
I'm sorry, Miss Rock, but you're not allowed to enter the. Why y'all playing with me?
Yeah, no, she can't be. But I mean, I honestly, if y'all see me post in Vegas, don't be surprised. I just need to witness the atmosphere. And also, like, if you know the nature of Vegas, have you ever been to Vegas? For the Super Bowl to be in Vegas is actually very
That's
insane.
hectic.
There's gonna be a lot of drugs flowing through that city.
Like,
now.
I feel like if it was any other city, I wouldn't care. But Las Vegas?
A lot of escorts and drugs are gonna be purchased and sold in that city.
Like,
on that
people
weekend.
think New York is a city that doesn't sleep. Las Vegas does not sleep.
It's
It does
designed to
not
not go to bed, yeah.
stop.
The amount of chicken wings that weekend.
People at the casino at 5 a.m. People in the clubs. Like, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
And because Vegas is literally just a strip, like, everything is so condensed in Vegas for the entertainment. Like, it's literally just strips of hotels. And in hotel, you have everything. You have restaurants, you have nightclubs. Like, everything is in the hotels. Everyone's going to be everywhere. It's going to be so chaotic. I would just love to be there to witness it.
Make sure you go with an accountability partner or something like that.
Yeah. So what happens to 75 hard in Vegas?
Oh, yeah, I know.
No, I mean, like,
You're gonna be
don't-
reading your book and eating your berries at the MGM Grand? No, you're not. No alcohol consumption. Yeah, right.
I just meant, like, don't succumb to, like your problem.
My problem? Gambling?
Gambling.
Why are you
Your
looking at me
problem.
like that? I don't have a problem.
Your issue, you know?
I don't have an issue.
I'm just saying.
Gambling is
We all
not.
care about you here, and it's just... you
What
know,
day of the soft would the Super Bowl be?
Ooh. What day of the soft is crazy? It would be like when's Super Bowl? When's it? 20 days?
20 days.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be like
11.
day 40 something.
Oh. So what are you gonna do? Now you're faced with a conundrum.
I would still go. I would keep my 75 soft though.
Cap.
Your limits?
Cap. With everything? Cap.
What do you mean?
Impossible.
With all your limits?
All your limits?
What limits?
no
you're not drinking
alcohol,
alcohol.
reading
Yeah, there's
every
no alcohol,
day,
and I'd have to read it.
gym,
You are not reading all day at
berries.
Vegas.
Not all day.
People are gonna be at the craps table, and Zoe's gonna be in the corner with a good book. No, that's not gonna happen.
First of all,
Should I go
would.
double zero? Well, the vanishing half.
Okay, shut up. Shut up.
People are gonna be at the slot machine. Zoe's gonna be in the back like, ah.
Oh my God.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
I'm saying I could read in the morning, first thing in the morning. So I'll get up and
in
read.
the morning.
I do not believe you for 1 minute.
I would get up and read.
Be fucking for real. Zach.
I would get up and read. Because what am I going to do early in the morning? I'm nothing. I'd get up and read early, go to the gym
What did you
early.
do the night before?
Probably go out.
And you're just gonna get up in the morning fresh and
Yeah, read and then go to the gym. 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Be serious.
It's just 3 days, 4 days.
You're not gonna drink?
No, I'm not going to drink if I go. I don't think I'm going to
Don't
go.
go.
But
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I will,
okay.
I will take the drink.
All right.
I'll take the drink, but
What
not
do you
the
mean?
reading part.
You're not gonna drink in Vegas on Super Bowl weekend,
Oh,
and you're going to parties? That doesn't even make sense. That literally doesn't make sense. That's impossible. That's impossible.
I mean, the way you're looking at me is crazy.
Especially if they win.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if the
no.
Ravens win?
Impossible.
No, you're not. You're
That's
not.
impossible.
Well, good for them.
Yeah, in the back of the club reading your book.
Oh, the Ravens won? How lovely. On page 29 of the,
No.
what if I bought us all tickets? Would you guys
Just
go?
pause. Like, just
Hell
pause
yeah.
it. Tickets to the game?
Yeah, I'm going to spend $10,000 per bed
like,
here.
what do you mean?
No, tickets to Vegas.
I would go.
Yeah, I would go.
I mean, we could,
That'd be a crazy episode.
we could use,
But that's
We have
only
the
like one
funds.
part of the.
I mean,
That's
I'm
one
down.
part of this. No, that's just one part. Yeah, we got the ticket. Yeah, we're in Vegas, but where are we staying?
you can figure out when you get there.
Like, she has her thing set up. Where
I
are
have
we
nothing.
staying?
I have nothing set up. I just know I just looked at Airbnbs. There's Airbnbs available. When I saw Lamar Jackson win, I said, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to witness this in real life. I'm gonna have to be in the mix for this.
I
But
feel like Vegas, I feel like if you're homeless for 3 days, you could work it out.
yo, I won't lie.
You can make it.
I won't lie.
You can meet a group of people that'll let you stay at their spot. For
I
the
won't
night.
lie. When we were in Vegas for my birthday, we had to check out at 11, or we checked out at 11 or whatever.
11.
And our flight was at like 11 p.m. Like it was late. We had like an overnight. Bro, we were just in that hotel,
You
homeless,
stayed
basically.
in the lobby.
No, the hotels are massive. So there's like there's lounge areas, there's restaurants, there's outdoor pool, there's indoor pool. There's a whole bunch. You can go and do whatever.
Was it the type of hotel where they let you leave your bags?
Yeah. So we can
Oh,
leave
then
our
you're
bed.
blessed.
Yeah, but the thing is, and then after that, Cam was like, "Yo, like, what if we just didn't stay here? Like, no one would know. Like, we don't have a room, but people were like crashed and like like the lounger. Cam was like, "Yo, like, no one really know that we didn't have anywhere to stay.
Yeah.
Like, you
could
could
get away
low
with
key if you were that brave. You could low key finesse not having somewhere to stay in Vegas. But
Yeah.
eventually, you need to like shower and whatever. But like,
Go to the gym.
that's crazy."
Go to a LA Fitness and shower.
But I think you could get off not having. I would never do it. But just having those 8 hours of us not having a room, technically having check out and wait late for our flight, be like, yo, people could actually do this if they really wanted to.
And you could easily meet someone.
And the hotels are big enough that no one would know that
probably-
this
it's-
girl's walking around with no room.
It's probably safer for guys than girls, but
For sure.
like
Like I don't advise anyone
like
to
you
do
could
that.
go out, meet a group of girls, and if you talk to them nice enough, they'd let you stay with them.
As a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
in Vegas,
Easily.
absolutely, you could.
Easily. You do that. You could do that at college town. Do you know how many times mandem go to a college with nowhere to stay and meet a girl that lets them stay in their room that night?
That is scary.
That
I don't think
happens
I would ever do
regularly.
I
that.
think anybody that does stuff like that is like.
I think that's too. I don't think I'd ever do
scary
that.
for guys or women.
That
You think
happens
that's weird for guys
regularly.
to do?
To just be like, okay, I'm
It's
gonna
not
go home
smart.
with somebody. Like, I don't know where I'm staying, but I gotta find somebody to. I think. Yeah, I
It's
think
not
that's-
smart, but it's not strange. Because
I've
what's the
never-
difference?
I've never done
Because
I've
what's
never
the
done it. I just
difference?
think it's common.
What is the difference between that and a one night stand? There's no difference. You're going home with a stranger, and some people stay overnight.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's-
I've
it's-
never.
it's-
I'm saying I've never.
Yeah.
like,
I've
had
never
a-
done it either.
yeah.
It's just an extended one night stand.
Wait, all three of you have now done a one night stand?
Never. No.
I'm not. I'm just,
I mean,
I'm just
I've never-
surprised.
No, I'm kidding. No, I mean like one night stands and like yeah, like met him, slept with him, never saw him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I've never done that either.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No.
like to never see them again is or like not even talk again.
Maybe you talk to them afterwards.
I've had like we've done it
I think
once
that's
and then
different.
we
That's
spoke a
different.
bit, but like
No,
we
no,
never.
that's
Yeah,
Have
different.
you ever met someone and hooked up on the same day?
No, I've never done that.
I don't think I've done that either.
I don't think I've done that either.
No.
Why are you so quiet?
Like, he's smiling.
so quiet.
I mean, I'm not gonna count it
That's fine.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean you don't count it?
because it was like it wasn't
What?
as
It's either it happened or it didn't.
it wasn't as
That's funny, but
bleak as the way Trey said it.
Huh?
I didn't even say a bleak. I just
Like you're like, oh, like it's more complicated than that.
How is it complicated? You talked to them before? You met them before?
It just wasn't that like
Patreon.
met, slept together, whatever. But it was more. It wasn't like
Is it a Patreon thing?
Sure,
Or just
I
it wasn't.
guess.
It wasn't planned, but it also wasn't.
Did you know him before that day? That's a yes or no question.
No.
It's a gray.
There's no.
There's no gray area. Did you know who
you
he
knew
was?
of him.
What?
The hell? Okay.
All right,
Did you-
moving on. This is.
No.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Well, how's that? Never mind.
I just never have slept with a stranger.
Okay, that's all I want. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I never slept with a stranger. If
So
that
wait,
makes
wait,
sense.
That
So
doesn't
then-
change what we said.
Yes, because a one night stand is a stranger. You meet them.
Yes,
You-
that's
yeah.
technically what I asked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stranger.
No, you can know who the person is, but you've never met them.
Yes, but that is different.
Busted.
That's a one
No,
night
it wasn't
stand.
like it wasn't like that.
That's a one night stand. If I know of your friends and I meet your friend for the first time and we sleep together, that's a one night stand. Because I
Technically,
didn't
he's not wrong.
know you.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that
But-
counts.
But people, okay, so I get it. So
It
if
doesn't have
you-
to be a complete stranger. No.
So if you know, for example, you know, oh yeah, who's your friend? You saw me post her on Instagram. Then you met her. You guys went off.
Yeah.
That's a one night stand.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then we
that
never
is-
talk.
It's
Yeah, that's
somebody
one.
that
But they never talk again. But him and I still spoke after.
Yeah, but like that's someone he met for the first time. He just knows who
Oh,
she is.
I see.
So
That's counts as one night stand. No, I thought one night stand is you like literally just first time ever meeting them, seeing them ever. Like Chisora and I go to a club. We have no idea who each other are. He buys me a drink and then I go home with. That's what I thought a one night stand
It
is.
is, but it's more dangerous that way.
Still a stranger.
For
if you've
sure.
never-
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like
technically.
if you have a buffer,
Eh,
because I've had like like this
that's
was years
still,
ago
it's
by
still
the
a
way.
one night stand. I think it is.
It's still one night
Anyways,
stand anyway.
And you never had. I feel like you're the type to do that stuff.
we tried to move on.
Sorry.
We tried to move on,
I
but
feel like
no,
Name.
no. I have my reasons for that is I was never a one night stand guy because I never like my mental was never that way. When I met a girl, I never tried to take her home that night.
Yeah, like
I would always get.
Fair.
I just feel like I don't know if it's paranoia, not paranoia of danger, more like I want to know who you are first, like and know who you know. So like I'll get your info, whether it's your number or your Instagram. It might be your socials, because I want to see who you know. Like who are you?
So you're more of a personality rather than a lust type of person.
No, it's not even that. I could have wanted.
err on the side of caution.
I could have wanted to be with her, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, come home with me.
If you saw India Love in the club and you were single, you are taking India Love home.
No, but this is what I'm saying. If
Like-
if she and this was when I was single.
You're not gonna say India Love. Can I
If
get
she-
your number? Like no. If
No,
India Love was
yes.
down, you are bringing her ass home.
But that's the difference. If she brought the idea to me, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. But I would not
Okay.
be like, yo, come home with me.
You would never tell India Love to come home with you.
That's not where my brain goes.
And there's guys that hunt that, like that,
Yeah.
like they before they go out, they're like,
I'm bringing home someone home. No,
I-
that's not where
why.
my brain goes.
Mm.
Because my brain would be like, yo, let me get your contact, and then you go from
and
there.
then slide to the crib later.
Even if it's like the next day, I think the closest time period was like 3 days, or maybe 2 days.
After meeting them?
Like after, like 2 days after or 3 days after. I've
Mm.
never done same day. Cause like I want to know who you are for a second at least.
Interesting.
Know if you know any of the people that I don't rate anymore, or cause my biggest fear too would be like, what if I met a girl at the club, one night stand, I find out like my ex is like her sister or her cousin or something. And now you're just in drama for no reason. Or her best friend is like a girl that did me crazy dirty back in the day. Like, it's too much drama.
That's fair too.
Yeah.
Fair.
Anyways,
Okay. I mean, why's your face like that? Are you okay?
Nothing. It's facts.
I mean, I hear that. I mean, I think it's a little but did it actually? I want to ask that question
yeah.
because I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
What's next
I'll
on
ask
the docket?
it. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'll ask it off topic, or off camera. But also, I mean, Tristan Thompson. Speaking of sports, Tristan Thompson was. What happened? He was suspended for 25 games because he broke drug protocol in the NBA. What kind of drugs y'all think Tristan Thompson was doing?
Blue Chew.
I don't think that's.
Would they give you that for? They
I
wouldn't
don't
give you
think that's-
25 games for marijuana.
I don't think so.
It
Because
probably was
I've
like a
seen-
steroid or something.
I think it's either a steroid or cocaina.
I don't even
think it would be coke.
I'm not
I don't
even
think
trying to
they'd
be
give you
disrespectful.
25 for coke.
I didn't know Tristan Thompson was in the league.
He's on the Cavs, right?
He's still in the Cavs?
I swear he's on the Bulls.
He's on the Bulls.
Or he got traded.
He was on the Lakers. Wasn't he on the
No.
Lakers?
Like,
No, his
yeah,
last
playoffs.
team,
Yeah.
I remember him in a Cavs jersey.
I thought he was on the Cavs too.
But I think he might have got traded to the Bulls.
Now he's on the Bulls?
Possibly.
Cavs or Bulls? Or Lakers?
It's either Cavs or Bulls.
I heard he was suspended. I was like, don't you need a
Oh,
contract?
it's Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's on the
He's on
Cavs.
Cavs.
I
Okay.
remember this recently.
Okay. So Tristan Thompson is on the Cavs. He was suspended for 25 games due to I'm assuming he failed a drug test.
Yeah.
I don't think it's marijuana because I think a lot of basketball players smoke marijuana.
They do.
And I feel like if you got suspended for smoking weed, like
2
80% of the
games.
league is going to be suspended.
Yeah, and it would be like 2 games. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be like 25
This is 25 games.
I think
So-
some sort of steroid.
So you think he's putting needles in his ass?
So like a performance enhancer type.
Like a
thing.
performance enhancer.
I found the drug, but you
Oh.
keep guessing.
So is it cocaine?
No,
Steroid?
A steroid. It has to be a steroid.
not really.
A
It's
performance
It's a
enhancer.
growth hormone.
Growth?
That's a steroid, technically.
I think so.
He wants to get taller?
No.
No.
The drug I can't pronounce.
Like a muscle, if it's a muscle growth hormone, that's a steroid.
Yeah.
In a simple term.
No, you're right. So Tristan Thompson's taking steroids.
But why?
But
At this
exactly,
point in your career,
in this point in your career, also
you're not chasing a chip.
there are people who don't steroid. Okay, so Tristan Thompson's on steroids, and at this point in your career, where
It's not worth
no
it.
one even knows that you are in the league, according to Clyde, and also people don't even remember what team you are, according to the three of us, except for Chisora, who was right. And you even questioned that at one point because you even said that, he might be on the Bulls. People don't really know what team you play for. People don't know what you're really doing, contributing to this league. Why would you take steroids?
I don't get it.
I don't know. He seems like a guy that's like on the last leg of his career, and maybe he's trying to keep up with the young guys. Like I don't.
Why?
Why?
You're a veteran now.
You're a vet. You have what? He has 1 ring? 2 rings? No,
He has
one. One with the Cavs. What is happening?
Yeah, you're done, buddy.
I don't understand it either. But
People are saying the Kardashian curse is extremely real. This is the second ex of
I don't know. To me,
Chloe's that's been caught for drugs. Lamar
was-
Odom.
Oh.
Now Tristan Thompson.
She liked basketball players. I forgot about that.
They all like basketball players.
James Harden,
James Harden.
Chris Humphries.
Yeah, they were married. You remember that? They were married for 72 days. People forget that.
even-
Kardashians have been along for a long time.
Not that I think, and I'm not even really speaking to like. His,
What happened to Chris Humphries? Sorry.
Yeah, no.
He retired a long time ago.
Retired?
Yeah, he retired.
Long time ago.
Like 10 years ago, like a long time ago.
Yeah, he kind of just fell face of the earth a little bit. After the whole Kim Kardashian scandal, he just kind of like disappeared.
Because he wasn't nice like that.
He wasn't that good, no. But also, like, he was a name a little bit.
Because of her. Because of her.
No, he wasn't nice.
Yeah,
Like-
people didn't really rate
Like
him.
Tristan, like in his prime, was like
He
one
could
of the
play,
best
yeah.
rebounders, like in the league.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom was.
He was a
nice.
key
Was,
player.
like,
Yeah.
Invented a position in basketball, pretty much.
Invented a position.
Stretch
Lamar Odom.
Not invent, but like. Okay, you know what I mean when I say Lamar Odom, like that.
He was
stretch
like a point
four,
forward.
That point forward. He is
Yeah.
like one of the people that like honed that brand of basketball.
But
Yeah.
Lamar Odom also has what? 2 rings? He played for the Lakers.
2, yeah.
So he has 2 rings for the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
he was nice.
No, he was nice.
But, I mean, is the curse real? I mean, Devin Booker can't really What's Devin Booker doing? You think those Suns are going to be contenders for an NBA championship?
Is he who's Devin Booker with?
He dated Kendall Jenner.
Oh, he did. He's not dating her now.
No, but I feel like once people see the Kardashian curse is like once you
never once you go
engage with
black,
a-
you never go back.
no. What?
Like a that type of vibe.
That's not a curse, first of all. And second of all, it's like once you date a Kardashian or whatever, like your career just goes down.
Travis didn't.
Travis didn't. No.
Bad Bunny's career is definitely not going
And
down.
I don't even think Tristan Thompson is like an example of that. I don't think Chloe is like some whatever. But I feel like he is overachieved career-wise, Tristan Thompson. Because even when he was in his prime, it's not like he was like one of the best centers or power forwards in the league, but like it was at a time where LeBron could just tell an organization whatever he wanted, and like, he got this crazy $80 million contract for like 4 years or something like that, and he wasn't worth that
His
much.
contract was $80 million.
I don't know what the exact figures were, but he got an inflated contract because of Braun and being this figure and
I remember
stuff.
that.
Like, I just feel like this guy from Brampton is just an overachiever.
Where people forget he's from Brampton.
And didn't he go to Duville?
Yeah.
Oh,
People
God.
forget that he is from Brampton.
Yeah.
Went from Brampton, then he went to Finley Prep. Went crazy at Finley Prep. A lot of Canadian mans went to Finley
Oh,
Prep.
I was gonna say a lot of guys from the GTA went to Finley
That's where
Prep.
Dylan Brooks went.
I wanted to. No, he didn't. I wanted to go to Finley Prep so bad.
And do what?
What do you mean do what?
And do what?
What else do you do there?
Saying he went to
You
Tristan-
think you can ball with Finley Prep guys?
Well, of course not. I said I wanted to go. And you know what's funny? I met the coach when I was in Kentucky when my friend was visiting the school. I met the coach. I think what was his name? I can't remember. They introduced me. The first thing he said to me was, "How old are you?" If I had told him that I was like 12, I would have been at Finley Prep. I swear.
Wait. Sorry. How old were you at the time?
I think I was like 15, maybe 16. If I was like 13, I would have been at Finley Prep. For sure.
Okay, sorry. You were 13 at the time.
I was 15.
Oh, 15.
Maybe 16.
And the coach at Finley Prep asked you how old you were.
Yeah.
And you said if you said 12.
If I was like 12 or 13, I would have been at Finley.
With the way that you looked or your height?
Yeah. I would have been at Finley for sure.
But
He
because-
asked that for a reason.
But if you said 15, because you you just weren't.
That's not far enough.
okay.
That's not enough of a future projection.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I said I was like 12 or 13, we got a spot for you on the team, buddy. I was so bad. I was like,
Question too
damn.
from like a coach. Like, you ever been just shooting around and like, how old are you? It's like, you know, like it's like a.
Yeah, I was so mad. But so many people, Tristan went there, Corey Joseph went there, Naz Long went there, Mike Kabongo
Does Naz
went
Long
there.
still play?
He's in the EuroLeague.
Okay.
Anthony Bennett went there. There might be a 1-2 more, but yeah. Finley was... Everyone who played ball wanted to go to Finley Prep.
I remember it being a big thing. when
Finley
guys talked
Prep
about
or
Finley Prep.
Huntington Prep. That's where everyone else went. Wiggins went there. Negus, Webster Chan went there. Nick Stauskas went there. Good times. Now there's a million.
No, Dylan Brooks went to.
Dylan went to Finley?
and Oak Hill.
Yeah, I remember him there. Yeah, man. Now there's a million bajillion prep schools, and it doesn't really hit the same.
There's Canadian ones too.
Yeah, there's a lot. No, there was Canadian ones back in our day, but they just started. Like, they just started.
Jamal Murray went to that, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
Crazy. That used to be your claim to fame in high school. Automatically, you would get... If you told a girl you went to prep school, what?
And like Finley Prep was the prep school.
Prep school in 2011? Oh.
Didn't you do prep?
Yeah, but it was here. Like, it wasn't like I went to Oak Hill. That's different. Even here, you still get a little, but if you went to one of them schools and, like, you had the tracksuit coming back home and you had your shoes tied around the bottom of your backpack with the Nike bag, like, you were a guy.
interesting. I mean, like, I feel like now kids don't have, like, not to say kids don't have the drive, but kids don't have, like, maybe it is the drive. They don't have before, like, when we were in school, we used to do Terry Fox run. And, you compete for, like, who can raise, the toonies for Terry. And then you used to have, like, jump rope for Hart. Who can raise the most money? Like, do kids even have that type of, like...
No, mans are on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that
and
kids
then
are
also, which we forgot to mention, Marlon and Alicia on Flow 98.7 So they started, if you're from Toronto, you know what Flow 98.7 is. It's like our hip hop for like black music station. Marlon and Alicia, we've had Marlon on the show, Alicia Ace West. They're the new morning hosts, right? We're supposed to have them on, so eventually we'll try to coordinate with them. I have this new segment in the morning show called Word on Road, where they ask like people, like creatives or like their friends, a question, and we answered it and send them our answers and whatever. So Marlon reached out and was like, hey, can you guys send us a answer to this question? And the question was, is the internet making people stupid or more stupid?
Yeah.
I listened, so
I listened to it too.
Okay, yeah.
And I want to say, Clyde bodied that.
You did. Do you want to hear? Okay, actually, now let me pull it up.
Clyde bodied that.
It's radio. You did body
but
it.
I will
You
also
did body
say
your
that-
answer. You really did body your
But
answer.
I will say that
Knowing
Zoe.
this was a topic, I was nervous because I thought like
You did a real like. I won't lie. I
But I
listened
will
to it.
say
I was like, wow.
Yeah, but I will say Zoe too. Like when I listened to your guys, I was like, you guys did good. Like these were good. Not that I
Yeah.
thought you guys would do bad, but like you guys sound very professional. Like you guys sound
You know what my
like
mind-
podcasters.
Oh,
Nah, but Clyde bodied it. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play it
That's so
because you didn't hear it yourself. You didn't hear it
I
yet.
didn't hear y'all. No, I didn't.
But I'm saying you didn't hear yours back play. Like you didn't hear the segment at all.
I mean, I was in my room recording it. So
No, he
Okay,
didn't. He didn't.
so anyway, because it's Marlon knew, like they're on from 6 to 9. I don't think any of us are really
No.
up at that time, or if we're up, we're not really on our commute or
he
whatever.
said it to me, and I didn't take the time to listen. Like,
Okay,
I
so
haven't
anyway,
had
so
time.
I'm gonna play the segment. I'm glad that you haven't. Have you? Did you? Or you
heard
probably
it.
didn't know that we did it. So, anyways, we did this. So
Is this a trick? Is this like? Did I really not watch?
no, you actually did. Good.
Okay,
Anyways,
play
I'm
it.
gonna play it so anyone can listen because you can't because it's radio. You're never gonna hear it again other than this. So I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on.
It's Ace and Marlon in the morning.
Yes, I'm Marlon Palmer, and that's Alicia Ace West, and we're doing something every single week called Word on Road. We're hitting the streets to find out what you have to say, and this week's question was, is the internet making people more stupid? Here is what the Relentless Diaries podcast had to say.
The internet is definitely making people stupid. I could write Taylor Swift finds her long-lost Jamaican mother in big letters over a picture and people will believe it. That's stupidity at its finest. We have the most information ever and don't use it. Now with AI and deepfakes, you can't believe what you hear or see. This is why you gotta have code words, because my fake mama not about to call and tell me she's been held for ransom and I gotta wire 100K. If you don't say goldfish, I'm not sending.
The internet is absolutely making people stupid, and I genuinely believe that us as human beings should not have access to this many people's thoughts, opinions, and notions on topics that they know nothing about. Social media is a place where anyone can go on and make something sound like fact. And unfortunately, respectfully, the average person is really not that smart. So the fact that people have access to someone else's thoughts and opinions and they make it sound convincing and sound like fact, and then people believe it, it's the blind leading the blind. When is the last time that someone generally picked up a book, a nonfiction book, and read it from front to back, written by a scholar? People don't read books anymore. Everything is the internet is whatever on the internet is gold. And because Big John _123 said it, it's fact. People are not exercising their brains anymore.
50
We are
seconds.
literally getting to a place where we are going to be doomed.
So the question is the internet making people stupid? Well, I mean, the short answer to that is, of course it is. Absolutely, without question. But I don't know if you guys are approaching this question the right way. I mean, sure, the internet is making people stupid, but what we fail to consider is that stupid people make the internet. Walk with me here. This isn't to say that if you're on the internet or spend a lot of time on there that you're quote-unquote stupid, but I mean, how often do you see smart things being championed and glorified? Stupid things tend to be more entertaining, go viral, and are all over the internet. I mean, you never see geniuses or brainiacs or scholars going viral. I mean, who has more followers, Logan Paul or Neil deGrasse Tyson? And Neil deGrasse Tyson's a scientist, like a real scientist too. So if you go on the internet, will it make you less smart? I mean, no, don't be stupid, but Marlon and Alicia are smart people. And see, they're on the radio, not the internet. So I rest my case, guys.
What a plug.
Wise words. Wise words.
Wise words from a decent man.
Shout out to Trey, Zoe, and Clyde from the Relentless Diaries podcast for filling in on our Word on Road topic this week. Is the internet making people more stupid? And it seems that there's a consensus from their podcast that
We
yes.
want to know what you have to say. So 4168.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
smoked that.
That was a crazy answer. I'm not gonna lie. When you said, the question
Like when you
actually.
flipped it? Yeah, when I listened to it,
When
you
you flipped it, I said,
I was like,
ooh.
Yeah, I was like,
I feel like y'all are making fun of me.
No,
being
I'm
so
actually I'm
serious.
being dead serious.
Because hearing it back, I'm cringing. Still.
No, because I listened to my mom. Because when you said it, we were both like, who? Oh, sorry. Oops. Yeah. When you said to my mom, we were both like, whoa, wait, hold on. That's a good point.
Yo, you killed that.
Or do stupid people make the internet? I said, yeah.
So I also like how you made reading books your personality.
yeah, she's
Reading
one of
books
those
is
girls.
my personality.
When was the last time you guys picked up a book?
You know what my
A non-fiction book.
You know what my approach was too? I'm like
Written
sitting there-
by a scholar.
I'm sitting there recording it, and I'm like, yo, don't try and be funny. Tresor is gonna have jokes, and they're gonna play his and yours right after, and it's just like try and be insightful. And like that was the approach. So I'm glad it landed with everything.
It landed very
Hearing it
well.
back, I'm kind of like,
You did a really good job.
even the plug ending, I feel was. But shout out to Ace and Marlon.
Yeah, you did a really good job. And I feel like that question, I feel like, people heard our answer. We didn't even talk about it much more, but that is what it is. And I feel like now the youth is on the internet way more than we were on the internet when we were kids. And like I said, and I live near a school, an elementary school. I never see kids like doing the Terry Fox walk or like, jump rope for hard. Like, do kids even jump rope anymore? Like,
No.
I don't know.
Not unless you're in Brooklyn.
And like I thought about it, I was like, how, like, I don't know, I obviously want to have kids one day. Like, how am I gonna raise? I want my kids to do all the things that I did. But if that's not part of like their culture, like kids' culture anymore, like what are my kids gonna do?
Tough.
Are my kids gonna know who Terry Fox is? Are my kids gonna know to jump rope for heart? Are my kids gonna type, I'm jumping for this person?
They'll know who Terry Fox is, but I doubt they'll ever really care about the message.
It's so
It's not going to be a
crazy.
thing.
That's almost a slippery slope. What you said.
What?
I experienced this, so I want my kids to too. Because like, I always feel like that's the mentality I feel like I need to get over in order to be like a parent or something like that. Like,
Right.
I feel like it's like I did this, so like why can't you do it?
Yeah.
But you're talking about like the positive
I think a positive
things,
way.
right?
I think those were things that
Being
like
active.
Yeah, it was being active. It was obviously funding a good cause, and it was being members of your community as children. Like used to tell you like don't go door to door, but like your parents would bring you to your neighbor's house
Yeah.
and
Do
can
they
you donate
still sell the little
the
chocolates?
chocolates?
I don't think they do
You
that
remember
anymore.
that?
What are you talking about?
When you used to
When you have to sell chocolates at school.
Yeah,
At
going door to
school?
door and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can go
That's
door to door,
probably-
or like your mom would bring it to her workplace.
I
You
feel
ever
like-
hear that happen to you? Where like your mom would bring your envelope and like, oh, I got you this much money
yeah,
from people
yeah.
who donated. Really?
I feel like it's probably
Wow.
not allowed anymore.
I don't know.
I
That's
feel like
so
they probably
crazy.
did some weird, like, you can't take stuff from other, like, you can't sell
Wow. Damn. That's one thing I'm very grateful for. Like
the
being
little chocolate covered almonds.
yes, like being a kid like born in the 90s and like I feel like that like early 2000s like era was a
Yeah.
very good
was a good time.
sculpting area. I feel like 90s kids, now don't tussle me, people who like to tussle. I feel like 90s kids had the most well-rounded like
I agree.
lifetime. I know we're still young, can't really say lifetime, but
Yeah.
we've had the most like
Upbringing.
well-rounded upbringing. Thank you.
Because we had
I
social
agree.
media when we were young, and we also know what it's like without it.
Exactly. Like we knew
And we
we
weren't-
knew
For
what
that
it was
reason.
like playing outside until the street lights came on, but we also knew kind of like
We had
MSN
social media,
and
but we
this,
weren't
this, and that.
dependent on it.
Yes.
There was still restrictions, like you were saying.
Yes.
Like you would go on MSN, you might have a webcam, but there's no sound. Like you have to type, you have to tell people what time you're gonna be on.
Yeah.
Because you probably didn't have a phone. Even when you got a phone, all you could do was call them, text, and text was free after 8 p.m.
yeah.
Or I had the ones where it was like 200 texts a month,
Yeah.
That's
free after 6.
the lack of that is diminishing like the social skills of kids. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I feel like the whole process of calling the landline of your friend's house and asking,
And
asking
asking
for
for
is
them.
so and so there,
Yeah.
knocking on the door,
Yeah.
and having someone come to see them, and I just want to know if so and so's
Yeah.
home. Can I like? Kids don't have to do that. Text
Yeah.
them. I'm out front. I'm all that.
Yeah.
And it's
Or like snap them.
there's a
it's
level
weird.
of social skills that I feel like they're
Yeah.
lacking for this.
For
exact-
sure.
Yeah.
And that's why it's harder also for
Internet's making people.
people to talk to each other, but especially young men, like to talk in person to women because they're just DMs and texts all day. Like, I remember back in our days, that's crazy that we have to say that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Back in our
Back in our
days.
days,
Feeling that.
But even in high school, I think it was even more of a culture thing. I don't know if your guys' friends did this as well, but in my friend group, it would just be like a random day, and a man would just randomly decide. They'd look at you and they'd be like, yo, Clyde, I haven't seen you talk to a girl in a long time, you know. Yo, go talk to her. And if you're like, nah, then they're going to the girl and they're like, yo, my homie wants to talk to you.
Oh, God.
And then she'd be like, okay, well, tell him to come. And now you have no choice. Now you have to go. And everyone's watching you talk to this girl.
Now that whole exchange is, yo, DM her.
DM her, yeah.
Show us the screenshots.
And the thing is, like, I also feel like, I think we touched on this before, where, like, kids now, like, there's no, like, pursuit anymore. Like, my little cousin, he's 16. He's like, yeah, yo, I added this girl on Snap and she didn't add me back, so I deleted her. Or, you know, I DM'd her and she this and that, so she didn't respond quick enough. I'm like, what is that?
Because there's way too much. It's because there's way too much options.
Where is the chase?
Is too much
Where
options.
is the early 2000s?
Why would you chase? Why would I chase?
Oh my
Why would I
God.
chase when I could follow 30 other girls right now?
I hate that mentality.
In grade 9, I couldn't do that. I remember I had this girl, my friend, her cousin. I used to talk to her on MSN, and she lived in Ajax, and that was like a different world.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I even knew what Ajax was back then.
I never,
I swear to God, all I knew was Brampton Peel.
ever met that girl in my life.
Yeah. I honestly don't think I even knew what Ajax was until maybe like high school. Maybe. I'm actually not joking.
That's crazy.
I'm actually not. I knew Scarborough, but anything east of Scarborough, I had no idea what was out there. No idea. Now I have family in Pickering. But I mean, but she was from Scarborough, and then she moved out there when she had a family or whatever. But like the furthest we used to go was I knew Scarborough, Markham. That was it.
I knew those places, but I never went. Like I never went to Scarborough.
Yeah,
as a teen.
that too. Even as a teen, why the hell was I going to Scarborough? The jams were in Brampton.
Yeah, and I remember people telling me they used to like take the subway to like those ends, and I'm like, there's no way I'm doing that. I'm not doing that.
No.
I was never a mission.
I had family in Scarborough, so I would take a lot of.
But were you guys missioners? I was never a missioner.
I was a missioner in Brampton.
I was not a missioner.
I was a missioner in Brampton.
Fun shit to.
Yeah, if it was outside of like my town, I'm not sitting on a bus for 2 hours to go.
Oh, we used
else.
to walk.
I'm not doing that.
We walked from like Queen Street to like Campion once.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty far.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm not joking.
Like
I know one
Queen
dude.
West?
No, Queen
No,
in Brampton.
she's
Queen
talking about
Street,
Brampton.
like downtown Brampton area. We used to walk from like Queen.
That's still far.
That's
No,
pretty
it was
far.
extremely far. I remember that day like it was yesterday. We walked all the way from like downtown Brampton area where my homegirl used to live, and we walked up to Cassie Campbell
Even that, I don't think
to
kids.
meet the cute boys.
I don't think kids walk anymore.
I don't think so either.
They don't walk.
When do you see groups of kids really walking?
You don't.
Yo, that's affecting music. Because I was a walker.
I was a walker with a
And that was
Walkman.
When you
I
listen
got
to music?
listen to me. Like people are like car music people. Like I was never that. And
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. I feel like kids aren't walking as much. They're Ubering.
Kids are not
Yeah,
walking.
they're
Yeah, they're
Ubering.
Ubering.
And because I almost feel like headphone music is like a certain genre. Like for rap, like it's just very lyrics
That you
focused
listen to
and
by
everything.
yourself.
Yeah, and like there's just less of
Kids don't walk.
Kids don't walk, and that's why people I used to have a Walkman that I used to
I did.
walk
I had a
around with.
Walkman.
And you either put "Get Rich or Die Trying" or
Even
I want to know
that-
why I was
MP3
listening
players.
to
Even Walkmans and
Graduation.
MP3 players and iPods shifted how you interacted as well, because you had this device and the only thing you could do is listen to music on it.
Yeah,
So you knew music because all you could do was listen to music. I couldn't check my text and get distracted. I couldn't go on different apps. I'm listening to music. That's
the
it.
iPod Shuffle literally had 5 buttons:
Play, stop.
No
play,
screen, no screen
stop,
either, yeah.
volume up, volume down, rewind, fast forward.
The Nano. Are you
That's
talking
it.
about like the small spot?
No,
I remember
the shuffle that was just remember it was just a clip.
the clip, the little
It was
square
just a
one.
clip.
Yeah.
No
I
screen,
feel
nothing.
so
It was
fucking old.
yeah.
They even had the one that like it was like USB sized
yes,
and there was no screen.
no
on it.
screen.
That's crazy.
I used to use
LimeWire,
LimeWire.
yeah.
I was a LimeWire
Putting
girl
viruses
through
on
and
my
through.
computer.
Viruses.
The viruses I used to get on my computer from FrostWire was insane.
Frostwire, LimeWire. Yo, the way I was the queen of burning CDs.
Yeah.
My family's like, you bring me. My family's coming to me with lists of songs, and there was like with stacks of CDs. And I would just spend the whole afternoon just burning CD after CD after CD. Kids don't know what it's like to burn a CD. Crazy.
Kids don't know what it's like to
Turn them up a little bit. Sorry.
Kids don't know what to be like the guy with the iPod, and a girl comes up to you like, yo, what are you listening to? Then she comes up and listens, and you have a conversation right then and there.
Yeah, yeah. Kids, like, it's crazy. Do they even make iPod shuffles anymore? No.
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 That's dead.
No way.
Do they even make iPods anymore?
No.
No iPods for real?
No.
No, they must make iPods still.
No. They don't make iPods.
So what,
bro.
it's just iPhones?
When have you ever been on Apple.ca and seen an iPod?
Google iPod. There's no way
They
they don't make
don't make
iPods anymore.
iPods.
So what do they make?
They make
iPhones.
No, they make iPod touches.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
They don't make
No.
iPod
No,
touch.
they don't.
No way they don't make iPod. You telling me you have to get a phone to listen to music now?
A phone or an iPad. They don't make iPods, bro. I'm telling you. That was done from a long time ago.
How long?
Years and years and years.
It says iPod Touch refurbished.
You have to buy an old one from a man off the internet. You can't buy an iPod.
Yeah, no, you're not getting one.
That's crazy.
How old are we, man?
The closest thing to an iPod is like what's the little toy iPhone? Like the SE?
Yeah.
That's the closest thing you could get.
Hell.
Yeah.
Hell.
I used to.
Are we old or is just things evolving too fast?
Things evolve way too
I
quick.
think it's a mix of both.
Do you know how quick we went through the social media, like when it started up until now?
Yeah.
It's been exponential.
It's insane.
I think people did say in the last 20 years, the advancement of technology has been like exponential compared to any other time.
Absolutely.
But even social media, we've seen Vine rise and die.
And decline.
We've seen things like Clubhouse come and go. Like we've
Yeah.
seen different platforms just be booming and then all of a sudden don't exist.
Yeah. No, you're very right.
Around
I
when-
used to go to the YouTube to MP3 and would do.
Oh yeah!
whole
Oh my
list
God!
of
Do you remember
songs.
that when you'd have to find a sick version on YouTube and copy the link into
Yeah.
YouTube MP3 converter, wait for it to convert, and then put it on iTunes? Yo,
Put it on iTunes.
Kids, I'm telling you, kids don't know the struggle. Kids don't know the determination. Kids don't have the imagination, the ability, the agility, flexibility to just get shit done and do things without having. I'm telling you, 90s, we are undefeated.
It was a privilege. I remember
Undefeated.
the one song that I ever bought off iTunes. I bought Rampin' Shop off, from the iTunes store, and I paid
lit.
99 cents. And like I had it with the cover art and everything, and it was the only song I ever actually paid for, and it looked different.
Can you still do that? Like 99-cent songs?
Yeah, you
I
could
think
buy
so, yeah,
songs.
but
Like
now they're like
iTunes is still-
$1.29 or
Yeah, they're like
$1.59. They're
$1.99
more,
type shit.
yeah. But I
Crazy.
think that's insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways,
Wow, what a time.
I don't feel,
But
I feel
what is-
old, man?
Huh?
I feel old.
Yeah.
yeah, we're old, bro.
Jesus.
We are. But like, what is something that your parents instilled in you that you never understood now? Like you used to like argue with them about it, but now as an adult, you completely understand why your parent didn't allow you to do that, or that was their rule.
Like a practical thing or like a rule-based thing.
Anything. So something that
I
your
have so
parents.
much.
So with me, one that took with me is sleepovers.
Fuck, man, like you guys were prepared for this, and this is the only thing I could think of.
Yeah,
Sleepovers.
sleepovers.
man.
I
That's the one
used
thing
to really fight my mom. My mom used to be like, no sleepovers, and I used to get so angry and so upset. Like, why not? Why not? Why not? But now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, and like I don't know why I just thought about like being a mom recently. Just like, oh, like what I want my kids, blah blah. I think I would be a strict mom when it came to sleepovers too. It
I don't
takes a
know.
lot of trust to just send your child to someone's house and have them spend the night.
Yeah, but
That's a lot.
depending on who, yes. Depending
Family
on who.
sleepovers are never a problem. But if it was like friends from school, oh yeah, my mom was not having it.
But is it like, that's why I understand the like, yo, I want to meet the parents thing. Like, if it was like my best friends from school that like my mom knew them and my mom knew their parents, yeah, cool, that's
Yeah.
fine.
But
But like random, but I never asked to just sleep over at random
maybe that
kids that I
not
was
random
cool with
kids, but
house.
maybe like they were my friends at school. My mom didn't really know their parents like that, but like I knew they were my friends. You know what I mean? But like she was like,
if my mom
absolutely
didn't
not.
know their parents, no. But if she knew their parents, then yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like also like how well do you need to know their parents to trust? You know what I'm saying? Like I
don't
feel
know.
like it has to
depends.
be-
I think I'll still let my kids do sleepovers, but it won't be like. It can't be everybody, of course.
yeah, I feel like I'd still be like now. I used to fight my mom like, why not? What's the problem? It's just a thing. But like now, I'm like actually, maybe you were right for not letting me to that random white girl's house. Because yeah, you don't know what people do. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know, when fathers or whatever, like you just don't know. Especially when it comes to girls, like little girls, like you just.
I do think it's more strict for girls
Yeah.
than boys.
You
Yeah.
ever like gone down a rabbit hole of like bad people and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and just like, yo, sleepovers are always in.
Oh
that
yeah, I
story,
watch
man, like-
IDTV. Yeah, it's not a joke. Sleepovers are usually always something
Like those
scary
bad people
can happen at a
use that
sleepover.
as a
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah.
You think that's so dramatic as a kid,
Right.
Like you maybe get like told that or something, but just as an adult, yeah, it's very scary.
Yeah, I never really had that issue. 'Cause I didn't ask much, and if I asked, it was like people that my mom knew.
Yeah. My cousin, when he was younger, I think he wanted to do one sleepover with like his friends or whatever, and it was like his like friend, like one of his like best friends, like school all the way to like elementary school, high school, whatever. And his mom was like, "Yeah, fine, you can sleep over at his house. Like, I know his mom, whatever." And apparently, the mom made them sleep in the same bed, and he never went to sleep over ever again. He was like, "He's like, I'm not."
But why would you do that?
Well, maybe they didn't have an extra bed for them.
No, but it's a sleepover. You're supposed to sleep on the ground. That's part of the sleepover.
What do you mean?
That's part of the essence of a sleepover. You're supposed to sleep on the ground on like a
Sleeping bag or-
blanket
but yeah.
or a sleeping
But
bag.
the
Fun
mom-
part about it.
the
Yeah,
mom-
that's the fun part of it. It's like 5 of you on the ground with
The
a pillow
mom
and
said,
like
"You guys
a.
can share a bed," and he
Nah,
was like,
But even that,
he was
I would have
like-
just said, "I'll sleep on the ground. I'm
Yeah.
not sleeping in the bed."
I was like, "That's wild." But
For me, one of the things is going out in bad weather. My mom used to never let me go out. Like, if it was raining or if it was snowing, my mom would not want me leaving the house. And I'd be like, why? Like, I'm going to this party. Now, yeah, if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's icy, I'm not going. I completely understand it. And with that, wearing winter clothes. I hated wearing coats. I hated wearing scarves. I hated wearing
I hated
You were that
scarves.
kid, eh?
I hate it, bro. I never wanted to wear a scarf. I feel like I told the story. That movie that I was in as a kid when I was the background, Repo Man with Forrest Whitaker and Jude Law. When I was on
Wait,
Hold
I'm
on,
sorry, hold on, wait.
I know that movie. You were in the background. of
You
that.
I've
were
talked
in-
about this.
No, you have not. No, you have not.
have I never talked about this on the show?
You were in the background of a movie
Yeah.
with Jude Law and
I'm in
Forrest.
Repo Man.
Yo, this is the best part about season 5. He whipped out a whole
He
other
just
story
says
last
things like,
episode.
"Yeah, I said it." No,
Remember-
you've never
what did
said
he-
this.
He
like I
said something
did.
last episode too that was like, "Oh, I've talked about this." Like, no,
It
you
was
haven't.
the
No,
Mexico
you haven't. The
story.
Mexico story. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Repo Man. I have like the clip. I have to find it. I'm like on a little bike. The kids are fighting, and it's supposed to be Forrest Whitaker and Jude Law as kids, and they're fighting, and I'm like in the back cheering them on, and I'm on a little bike. My mom was on set with me, and she made me wear a scarf, and I hated her for it. I was like,
Okay,
bro, I look
don't
like
hate
a
your mom.
bozo.
Stop it.
No, I was like, bro, mom, I'm not wearing this. I look like a bozo. And it
How
was
old were
cold
you?
outside. I was probably like 8, 9. I was like, bro, I'm not. She made me wear a jacket. She made me wear a hat, and she made me wear a scarf. And I'm like, bro, I look like a loser right now. I was so mad. But I get it. Even through high school.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a thing with everyone's high schools, but it was like almost uncool to wear a winter jacket. Like the most that people would wear was like maybe a varsity jacket when it was cold.
Yeah,
no one
I
had,
kinda remember
no one
that.
wore winter jackets. So people would just freeze. You would just freeze. Like
Or
you just
really
wear a
had, like,
hoodie.
winter boots. Like I got my first pair of winter boots
Nobody wore winter boots
in
for sure.
years for the first time this year. I haven't had winter boots in years. Why are you wearing winter indoor outdoor shoes? We're too grown for that. What the hell?
People would just wear
Pull up
like
in your kicks.
a hoodie and a varsity jacket.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you had a car in senior year. Yeah, you're pulling up in your kicks.
Yeah.
You know what, like clothes related? First of all, I think the thing too, the classic like taking the chicken out or something like that was froze. Like you understand paying for groceries and stuff as an adult now.
yeah.
It's like, I tell you that one
Wasting
fucking thing, just
food.
take it.
Yeah.
But-
wasting food for sure too.
But inflation was not as bad back then.
Yo,
Today, wasting food today, I get it.
Did you
Because the
see-
chicken, the 2 pieces of chicken is $13.
Yeah.
Back then, come on.
Someone posted, I think it was Marlon actually, posted a flyer from Food Basics from 2020, just only 4 years ago. And I literally almost threw up. The prices are, Fruitopia was 99 cents in 2020.
like a big carton.
A carton of Fruitopia was 99 cents in 2020.
Shit's $5 now.
$4.99.
Canada's crazy, bro.
$4.99 for a carton of Fruitopia.
Canada is insane.
I need to pull it up because I was literally like, bro, there's no way. See how we just take things for granted? There's no way that I just forgot that all these prices were just like.
I remember it for certain things. Every time I'm in a grocery store, it takes me aback.
I worked at multiple grocery stores, so like to me, it's very.
So
yeah,
a pound, or was it a pound? Oh no, lean ground beef family pack was $2.88. Snyder's bacon was $2.88.
Oh my god.
That's bacon's like $6.
Thank you. Chips Ahoy, Oreo, and Ritz crackers, $1.97.
That's $5.
Tostitos were 2 for $5.
Now it's like
Now it's like 2 for $8.
Yeah.
for Nate, yeah.
Activia yogurt.
Oh, yogurt's mud today, bro.
Ridiculous.
Yogurt is one of those
Doesn't
things
even
where I'm
make
like,
sense.
yogurt was never this expensive.
$2.97.
Yogurt's like $6
For yogurt.
$7, $8 actually.
Fish
Not even an
fillets were $3.99.
Fish fillets.
3 boneless beef strip loin steaks, family pack, $12.99.
No, I
They're
don't wanna hear anymore.
$18.49 now.
That's crazy.
Guys,
Yeah, and that was 2020. And
fresh chicken, drumsticks, or thighs, family pack. Guess how much this was?
that's gonna piss me off.
Guess how much a family pack
A
of
family pack. That's like what,
thighs?
6,
No,
8,
it was
12?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Today, that's like 10 is costing you close to $20.
Yeah, like $17.
Back then, I'd say what,
16.
$12?
If you see 15, you get happy.
$2.99.
How is that possible?
The family pack of drumsticks or thighs on sale for $2.99.
What?
This is a Food Basics flyer from 2020.
$2.99 for
Yes.
I worked at Food Basics, eh?
See, them type of days you could be in the gym and eat properly.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now, I don't know.
Literally.
But anyways,
Feta cheese. Sorry, before we move on.
That's
Feta
expensive.
cheese. I
Cheese
love,
is
first of all, I
expensive.
love feta cheese.
Cheese
I
is
put it on my salad. I
expensive.
put it in my egg. Feta cheese. I'm swallowing the bullet at $12.99 for feta
for
cheese.
cheese? Damn.
Feta cheese in 2020.
For the like little container, like
Yes. $10.99,
Smile.
$11.99 for feta cheese.
Big Bang
Feta
salt.
cheese was $3.99.
Stop. Yeah, I can't.
The same feta cheese that I eat that I pay $10.49 for.
This isn't
sometimes
right, bro. It's not
You're
right.
actually making me sick.
It's
Like
not
this
right.
is a travesty.
Word.
Yeah.
Bro, what were you going to say? You had one.
What? Oh, about like as
Yeah.
a kid? I was a kid that, because you were talking about clothes and stuff, and I remember for like, I always wanted to wear track pants. Like I hated wearing jeans up until like, I don't know, like too old, like grade 5 or 6 or something.
Okay.
I didn't wear jeans up until that point.
You didn't wear jeans up until grade 5?
Like I had to be like wear jeans. Like
Okay. So
That's
just
funny.
sweatpants every day.
yeah, like I
Okay.
was like maybe before grade 5 or like grade 5 or 4 or something.
Okay.
Like that. And I don't know, feel like they should have tough loved me a little bit more. and made
Now
that-
you're going to make your kid wear jeans.
Yeah,
better wear them jeans.
None of that shit.
Why?
See, but kids these days, that's not a problem because these kids, the reason why you didn't wear jeans is because we didn't care about clothes. Kids these days care about clothes, no matter how young you are. TC was telling me how his girl's little brother and sister who are like young for Christmas, when you were 13 or 12, what were you asking for?
Video games.
Video games, maybe something that has to do with sports, like a skateboard or something.
Or shoes, or basketball
Shoes,
stuff.
maybe.
Yeah.
And it was basketball shoes. It wasn't shoes. Kids these days, Tristan said how, they want Spider. They want Dior.
Essentials.
They want
The
essentials.
amount of my little cousins who ask me for essentials.
That's what they want these days. Drip.
Yeah.
The kids care about drip. They want to look good.
Like,
but I
why
think
do
that
you
has to
want
do with
essential-
How old are your cousins doing this?
My little cousin is 12 or 13. He asked me for an essentials hoodie for Christmas.
Yeah, they're young. Mad young.
Happy birthday, Curtis. My nephew's birthday. He just turned 8, and I'm like,
Did he ask you for an essentials hoodie too?
no, he's a kid. He's a
still a
kid,
kid.
and I'm just like scared when it's gonna
I
go.
like
I want him
kids
to
that
hang
are
on
still
to it.
kids.
And I feel like when the kids play sports because my little cousin plays basketball. And, you know, when other kids are dripped out on the team and other kid comes in the Essentials hoodie and then they want an Essentials hoodie, or a kid comes in Jordans and then they want Jordans, or a kid comes in it's like, bro, what?
But even that changed, because even if you were a hooper, all you really wanted was some elite socks and like a newer pair of basketball shoes.
Some hyperwire, some hyper dunks.
Yeah, some dunks, and maybe like your slides, some new slides. But the main thing was elite socks. You wanted elite socks. Now it's about drip. It's about social media. That's crazy, man.
It is crazy. But
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, man. It's the kids, sometimes I think the kids going to be all right. Then sometimes I think the kids might not be all right.
Kids got to start calling the landline and.
Did you see
Asking
the?
People don't even have. Do you have a? Does anyone have? I don't have. People don't even have landlines
Well,
anymore.
This is what I mean. Like, a lot
I
of
don't
these
have a
things,
landline.
Like our kids won't even have the opportunity.
My
to do
grandma,
some
I think,
of
is the only
these
person I know who has a landline.
Nah, I don't have a landline.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had. You'd say cable, but I meant just like TV.
You didn't know you had TV?
I didn't know there was TV in my house.
Like recently?
My brother-in-law just told me, because they came and changed the internet and they brought like a new cable box, and I was like, we have channels on the TV? I only watch streaming. I didn't know we had actual TV.
Yeah, so you can get the game.
Yeah.
That's what it's toughest for is
That's all that TV's for now, is just live sports.
sports. But like,
That's all.
I can't. Crack
I mean,
streams and up
sports
streams.
and Real Housewives is what I watch on TV, cable, whatever it's called, TV, stream, whatever. Yeah, sports, Real Housewives, all that stuff. But I mean, I don't know, man. Did
I
you?
hope the kids are all right.
I don't know. I used to lose my gloves as a kid. So my mom used to sew. Oh my god, my mom.
The string on the jacket with the
my
gloves.
God, oh. She used to sew. Yes, she used to put a string on my jacket sleeves and sew the string and sew the gloves onto the string. So I had hanging gloves from my winter jacket because I used to lose my gloves all the time. You know how embarrassing that is?
Been there.
No, that's like I remember the kids that like they'd have it hanging. From
Oh, that was me.
Or when I was a kid, I had the glasses on the string.
Oh, that's very,
That's funny.
very.
I had
can see that on
I
your
have a picture. I'll find the picture. There's a picture of me with the glasses on the string, with my shirt tucked into my dress pants.
Did you have Heelys?
Yes, I was the first. I'm like, Soldier Boy, I don't care. This is my Soldier Boy moment. I was the first man in my ends with Heelys ever, and I knew I was because Heelys wasn't a thing.
That's a bold claim.
I had
That's
to,
a bold
and
to
no,
say you were the first man.
I was the first man. I was the first.
The
People
first
didn't know
man
about it.
in your ends,
bro.
or
They
in-
didn't know about it. They did not know
Just
about
so
it.
if
I
you don't
had to
get
get, bro. I had to get my Heelys at a bike shop. They didn't sell them in stores yet.
That means okay. So
You
they
only
weren't
had to
in
get them
stores.
at a bike shop.
Boathouse. The only
No,
place-
not even. Yeah, like not even bike house. Like where you would go to buy a mountain bike. That's where they sold Heelys. They
How
weren't
did you
in
find them?
stores. I don't even remember how I saw it.
How did you know they had it?
Exactly.
I think I probably researched it,
Okay, Tresor.
bro. I'm serious.
I'm
We're
not even
researching,
gonna
like,
look at you because what are you
Heelys.
talking about right now? What are you
Because remember,
talking about right now?
I feel like
You
I
just
probably
said
saw them.
shoes with wheels. and then a
No,
bike
no,
shop
of course,
popped-
no, of course you had to see them somewhere. I think I
Yes.
saw them on YouTube. Because this was still in the days when I was playing, like, I was involved in that world, kind of, like, skateboarding, BMX, Tony Hawk type of stuff. So I would look at that stuff. So in, like, the skateboarding videos, there would be guys with Heelys. And they were called Heelys. It wasn't just a general name.
Yeah,
They were called
yeah.
Heelys. So I just searched it.
My mom never let me get Heelys either.
I had Heelys.
I was the kid that got them. Like I didn't hurt myself or anything, but I got them banned in my school.
Oh, really?
I was the kid way too loud, wheeling up everywhere.
All
and
the
stuff.
hallways? I used to hate kids like
Also,
that.
you know how I knew I was the first one that had Heelys? Because until I got the Heelys, it wasn't a rule that you weren't allowed to have them. I was the first person. I came to school. I remember I skated in class like this, and everyone was like, they were shocked. And then my teacher was like, you can't wear those. And I'm like,
Yeah.
You can't
why?
wear your shoes.
They didn't
I'm
know
like,
what
why?
to do.
They didn't know what to say. They just said that I couldn't do it. Back when the Heelys had 2 wheels on them. It wasn't even one.
Okay, maybe you are an OG.
I'm telling you.
Maybe.
Bro, I'm
Those
telling
were the
you,
original.
bro.
I didn't have the 2
2 wheels. And you had to take one out to have the one wheel.
Okay,
You could
might
change.
be-
You could change the wheels.
In my answer is only girls who got it. So guys who got it, they were looked at differently if they got it.
If guys had Heelys,
Yeah,
I
it
knew
was
guys
weird.
and girls with Heelys.
No, I seen them, but for some reason, like where I grew up, like only girls had them. If guys got them, it was
My mom
different.
never allowed it. She's like, "Why you want to walk around with heels and then next day come home with a breaking arm?"
Want
Heels
Heelys,
never
be a
let
lady.
us.
Heels build character because the first
No,
time,
you be a lady.
the first time you're zooming fast and like a rock or something gets stuck under it and you just tumble.
Yeah, no, my mom was not having it. Not having it at
Saying
all.
you're the first to do Heelys in your ends is like saying you're the first man that did Fruitopia and Sprite at McDonald's.
I feel like that's a little bit different.
That's like, you know how there's always man saying he was the first
There
person?
probably is someone that was like, "Yo, I was the first person to do that," and they genuinely believe it.
I've had like more than 5 men try and tell me they invented Fruitopia
They
and
invented the
Sprite. Is it a
Sprite-topia.
Toronto? Is it a uniquely
It is.
Toronto?
It is.
I feel like it is.
It is.
I feel like it is a
Definitely
Toronto
is.
thing.
It is.
I don't think they do that elsewhere.
It's not.
But
it's
I'm
not a part
sure
of.
someone's gonna comment and say, "We do that in blah blah blah."
We do that in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we don't
What was the
know.
trend in high school that everybody did that you just did not follow?
Foxtails.
Oh yeah, I was not a
Yeah.
Foxtails person
Yes.
or Goodwood.
Skinny jeans.
I had the wood Jesus piece.
I was pro fitted and like I was.
You
Or
didn't
the
go to snapbacks?
YMCMB hoodies. No,
I was with that. I was
No.
about it. I didn't have one, but I was about it.
no.
Yeah, I definitely was like a fitted person. Keep the sticker on.
Oh,
I
my
took
God.
a stand.
Yeah, sticker. I don't know why. I kept
And the
it.
tag.
Not the tag. That's
I
okay.
kept the tag.
People
for-
kept the
I
tag
don't know
on.
why.
I know people kept the tag on.
I took a stand against JanSport backpacks.
Oh, I know.
I-
I fell into the JanSport trend.
I
for
had
sure.
it, and then I was like, "Why am I doing this? There's no functionality." And then I got a Jordan backpack.
Yeah, there's no. The JanSport backpack is the worst.
You couldn't
backpack
carry
of all
nothing
time.
in there.
Nothing. But you look so cool with the JanSport.
Yeah.
Like he's like, "Oh my god, you have a JanSport, you have JanSport." But it was one zipper, a big one, and then a small one in the front, and that was it.
You couldn't hold no books in that.
functionality at all.
Were you guys on the socks and sandals slide?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was an athlete.
for sure.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
But I remember when snapbacks just came out, I was definitely a
This is why your
snapback guy.
friend says Tyga is the best of like all time.
Oh.
That was her
Because
golden
that era
era.
you're talking
Snapback
about.
era?
Yeah, that
he
era
had it
was
lit.
different.
Tyga was.
I never did the. Well, we've talked about all those before, like the Wiz Khalifa patch and all that. I never did that.
You never did? I feel like you did that.
No, I never did. I never did a Wiz Khalifa patch. I never did a faux hawk.
You seem like the.
I never did Adidas pants and heels.
I'm
Never
a
did
jerk
that one.
Kind of. Like,
Never did it.
You were in the jerking, right?
I was, but I
Pause.
didn't.
Dance.
The dance.
But I wasn't. Funny enough. Yeah, I was with that, but I never did.
That's a clip.
I never was a skinny jeans guy though.
Okay.
I was never a skinny jeans and Vans guy because even though like I would dance, I would be one of the jerkers. I was still an athlete, so you
ain't
can't
gonna
wear
tie me down, swing on the road.
like
that
you can't be on the ball team.
was a banger.
Yeah, tie me down.
Ray J,
I thought you were
new
singing.
boys.
You ain't gonna tie, huh?
I thought you were singing one of his like skit songs.
Oh no. One day we're gonna talk about the power that Ray J has had on Black culture.
He's done a lot.
Oh, he's done a lot. But we're gonna wrap this up. But I'm telling you, one day we're gonna talk about Ray J's impact.
When we have Vince Staples on as a guest, he'll reiterate.
Ray J has done so much. So
Go watch the clip of
people
Vince
go.
Staples
People
saying
just
this.
go. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. We're gonna talk about how much Ray J has really done for Black pop culture.
Yeah.
People forget who Ray J is.
It was one of the first when I worked at this YouTube channel where we had to write celebrity bios. It was one of the only people that I was able to write their whole story in like one sitting.
You just knew
This
him
is
off
Ray
top?
J, yeah, like Ray.
It's
yeah, off
Ray
top,
J.
It was just like, yo, Ray J, let me.
What?
This.
Can I talk
this
to you for a
person,
minute?
This song, like, no.
If I
Ray
had
J's a cultural
one
legend.
win, are you kidding me? Ray J has bangers too. Sexy, can't I? Are you crazy? End it. I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna go on it. It's fine. We're good. We can end it right
And you know
here.
one thing that I hated on that I never got to have but I wanted so bad? A hoverboard.
I didn't see the hype in that.
I
feel like
wanted
that
a
was out of our era.
hoverboard so bad.
Yeah.
No, it still was.
Was it?
It was like end of high school was when hoverboards came around.
I never got into it either.
Yeah.
Lame. Yeah. I mean, other than that, like I said, the kids. Last thing, you posted a video when you were like when you come to school with McDonald's?
Oh yeah, that was a real thing.
That was a real thing.
Coming back to school with McDonald's in the middle of the day
from like a doctor's appointment with a Happy Meal. Oh my God.
You had to eat
Had
your
the
fries
class smelling like
quick.
fries.
You had to eat
People
your fries.
looking at you.
Everyone knows your name all of a sudden.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Yo, can I have a fry? Can I have a fry? Can I have a fry? You had to eat your fries quick. 'Cause
McDonald's was really
your
cracked for
friends-
kids, eh?
And like kids would, even if you say no, they're taking it.
Facts.
I don't know about everyone
have you
else's
ever-
school. In my school, you couldn't say no when man's asked for a fry. They're taking it.
You ever been in
lie.
the car with a parent and their child, like a young, small child, and they like see the gold arches and just like the way that like kids turn up when they like it really is crack for
Yeah,
kids. Like,
it is. McDonald's
a
is
bet.
crack for
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Does McDonald's taste like it tasted a lot better back then? Yeah,
I think so. I also think our taste buds were much
Yeah,
different
our
when
taste
you're a
buds are
kid.
different.
Do you
Like as you go
remember-
older, things start to taste too sweet, too salty. You
Yeah,
can taste
yeah.
the fat. Like as a kid, you don't care. You just taste this extra. You're
Even
like
pizza. Pizza as a kid used to slap.
Slap.
Pizza doesn't slap like that for me anymore.
There's certain pizza places which I spoke about actually on Twitter recently. They're like King Slice is not good pizza. I don't care what
I
anyone
don't know
says.
what that is.
Just open.
King's, it's just open late. Yeah, it's good if you're after the club. But King's, if you eat King Slice, I want pizza right now. King Slice is not a good option. It's a pizza place on King Street. It's on it's on King Street, right?
That's on.
Queen,
Pizza
maybe
was
Queen.
only-
I thought it's near like.
Yeah,
apartments.
something like that. Yeah. Anyway, there's two, but anyways, whatever.
Pizza is only digestible because of garlic dip to me.
Which is 400 calories, by the way. Did you know that?
I know, yeah.
I stopped.
Pizza got some good dip.
If
Yeah,
for
but
whatever
400
reason-
calories for a garlic dipping sauce.
I get it, but it hit though. Like
It does hit, but 400. I thought that I'm like, I can never eat this
back
again.
then. We didn't. Care.
Oh, back then we didn't care, but now when you're doing 75-day
don't.
challenge and you have to
What?
caloric deficit,
Calorie deficits?
caloric
Yeah.
deficit, you care that one dipping sauce is 400 calories.
Damn.
Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to episode 2, season 5, The Relentless Diaries. Tresor's gone next week and the week after, I think.
Yep, I'm gonna be shaking my tail feather in LA.
City of Angels.
Painting the
So
town
we will
red.
have a good replacement, as always. We're not going to keep you guys hanging. We're going to
got
keep
you.
the ball rolling. And you can listen from your cities of
I'll
angels.
listen.
But yeah, guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you.
You're
Hoi.